Welcome to ACN Sports Football, a special presentation of the Alabama Cable Network and our affiliates all across the state of Alabama. Since our beginning 34 years ago with Dora High School football, we have consistently provided coverage of high school and college sports. This program is brought to you in part by Carl Cannon Chevrolet, Buick, Cadillac, and GMC, by Green Top Barbecue, and by other sponsors on our local games throughout our coverage area, in 40 counties and over 500,000 homes, on charter. Now, stay tuned for today's broadcast. ACN Sports, we've got the games.
Hello again, football fans, and welcome in another exciting Friday night of high school football action coming your way tonight. Back home, Horace Robertsfield Dora Bulldogs entertain the West Point Warriors from up in Cullman County. Thank you for joining us here on the Green Top Barbecue pregame show, brought to you by Tony Hedrick and all our good friends down at Green Top Barbecue in Dora and Jasper. Joining me here on the pregame show, Dora High School head football coach Bart Lockhart. Coach, first of all, homecoming week and all that goes with that. How's your week of preparation been?
It's been good. We've had a good week of practice. There's a lot of distractions. Hopefully we can drown all those out and play a football game tonight.
Coach, I know you got some kids nicked up. You got some kids going to have to step up also. It's all about opportunity right now.
That's right. Yeah, we've got a lot of guys banged up, and, it's next man up. We're going to put them out there and then hopefully get better as we go.
Coach, I want to look across the field tonight. Your opponent, West Point Warriors, come in with the same identical record as Dora and basically head-to-head competition, done a lot of the same things. Tell me what you see across the line.
They're really good. They're big up front on both sides of the ball. Their quarterback is a great player. Number 10 for them. He throws it all over the field, and he's a really good runner. They got some gritty receivers, and their DBs are good too. So they're a quality team, and we're going to have to play a really good game to have a shot.
Now, Coach, we was talking about homecoming week. Let me ask you this now. They didn't try to burn you in the effigy or anything last night, didn't give you too much candy or anything, keep you messed up, did they?
I don't think so.
Now, all the distractions goes with homecoming week, Coach. How hard is it, sure enough, to keep your kids focused on the game?
It's tough, but, it's one of those deals. How important is it to you? Yeah. If the game's important to you, then you can block all that stuff out, and if it's not, then you're going to get caught up in stuff that takes you away from doing what you need to do on Friday night.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do tonight, Coach. I swapped sides with you tonight, so we're going to get a homecoming win tonight. We're going to go over Hayden next week and get another and make it 2 in a row. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
Thank you, Coach, for joining us.
Thank you.
Friends, thank you for joining us here on the Green Top Barbecue pregame show. Once again, brought to you by all of our good friends at Green Top Barbecue in Dora as well as in Jasper. Stay with us. We'll step out for a minute, be back for tonight's kickoff between Dora Bulldogs and the West Point Warriors. We'll be right back.
Hello everyone, this is Jennifer Weathers, Demi-Post Coordinator here at Ken Glover Drug in Dora, and I want to personally invite you in for a one-of-a-kind shopping experience that's found nowhere else locally. Ken Glover Drug is your one-stop source for all your pharmacy and Demi-Post needs. Items include canes, crutches, wheelchairs, and seat lift chairs. Other items may include hospital beds, patient lifts, and home respiratory items such as oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP, and nebulizers. DME might also include supplies such as insulin pumps, CGM or continuous glucose monitoring supplies, diabetic testing supplies and shoes, as well as ostomy and catheter supplies. DME, HME, as it is often referred to, is a covered benefit with most all insurances, and Ken Glover Drug prides itself on being one of the only local providers that will file an insurance for the portable oxygen concentrator like the OxyGo pictured here. Be sure to visit us on the web or also stop in soon and see our large selection of items and accessories and chat with one of our reps on how these items can benefit you.
Hi, this is Philip Walker, Family Ministries Pastor at Summerton Church of God. Want to invite all 6th through 12th graders out to worship with us weekly, Wednesday nights at 6:30 p.m. in our Family Life Center.
And welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to get things underway here in just a few moments from Horace Roberts Field. Homecoming 2019 here in Dora. Joining me here on the pregame set, Mr. Greentop himself, Tony Hedrick. Tony, back when you was playing homecoming football, and you and Donnie here at Dora, was it as crazy as it is now?
No, it was. Well, the things I can remember about homecoming football was the whole week I spent working with Mr. Davis, working on helping get the floats ready to do. And they're not as elaborate as the great ones they had today in that. But now it means going out rolling yards most of the week and just a distraction. So, it's all harmless fun in that, but still the kids have a ball with that. But they still got to put that perspective that it's time to play football now, and you got to ultimately get ready to play football.
Yeah, we was talking about it a little bit, Tony, down on the field pregame. You know, back when we were playing, I mean, you couldn't wait for Friday night to get here because that's what your whole week was all about.
Yes.
Was playing football. And these kids from Dora, I mean, they've got a chance here not equally matched with West Point in every way you can think about it. Few injuries you got to overcome, but it's all about football when it comes Friday night gets here.
Yeah, you've got to be ready to play football. And, your playoff hopes and dreams may be, in trouble right now, depending on what happens the rest of the year. But still, this is a game that you're playing for pride now. That you want to win your homecoming, get an area win, and just see what happens. Just win a few games here, and just see what goes on.
Yeah, absolutely. Tony would come in tonight at 2-4, West Point at 2-4. I mean, really, to be honest with you, if Dora could win out rest of their region games and get cornered to drop a couple, you can still sneak into the playoffs,
Yeah, you never know what happens
Yeah, you never do, Tony. But Dora's going to receive football here tonight. A little light rain coming down here at Horace Roberts Field. Nothing too hard, and one good thing, hadn't seen a flash of lightning anywhere, so it'd be good if that would stay away from us. They've got us reset on the scoreboard here. Be kicking off just any moment now. West Point and the all-white with the maroon helmets. The Warriors from up on Highway 157, about 5 miles north of Cullman, off the 310 exit. Made the short trip down to Horace Roberts tonight, and here we go. Short kick. Going to be taken in by Dora, up back and falling on at the 41-yard line. It's a good starting field position for the Bulldogs.
Tremendous job by Towns that time. Just catching that ball and just going straight to the ground with it, not trying to do anything with it. Just gives Dora, sets him up in pretty good field position.
Tony, you just want to see some fire from your ball team right out of the gate tonight. Want to see them coming out there and just act like it got some energy about them, really get something going early. Number 10, Matthew Busby, be back in at quarterback to start this game. D. Wilkerson, number 1, a little nicked up this week, one of many injuries for Dora. He'll have Ike Hosea and looks like Jamal Harris back there with him. Going to give the ball off to the second man. That's Hosea, and he's going to run it hard up the middle for about 2.
I think that was actually Goodman on the carry that time. I think Hosea was at the F position or the fullback.
You're absolutely right, Tony. That is Goodman.
The new formation really haven't seen from Dora this year.
So Goodman to get a yard on first down. One of the Towns twins, number 30, split out wide to the right over here for Dora.
It's like the other one may be to the other side.
Yeah, I was going to say the other one is off to the other side. All right, a little bobble snap there. Give it off to Jamal, looking for somewhere to run. And I think the bobble on the snap just messed that up from the get-go.
Maybe a loss of a yard on the play, third down.
Play really was doomed from the start. Looked like the Busby wasn't really just able to handle the snap cleanly, and then just threw the timing for that play off completely.
And third down and about the same 9 for Dora. So see what they can get going here on 3rd and long. Busby standing back along his 36-yard line. He'll reset his backfield. Now he's got Jose behind him. Twins in each slot. Rolls back, look at the pass off over the middle. Oh, good catch. Good pickup right there. Let's see who that is. That's number 26. Is that Kevin Towns?
To Towns.
Yeah, I believe it's Kevin, K-A-V-I-N, Kevin Towns.
Kevin Towns. That
Kevin.
Time. Did a great job going up, making the catch. Just used his body to screen out the player. But still a nice throw by Busby then. Just something really just to get him going here.
So good pass by him. Caleb Towns, number 30, is the other Towns twin. Hand off in the backfield. This time it's Harris with it. Now, excuse me, it's Goodman with it. Dives forward for 4 yards.
Goodman on the carry.
I like what I'm seeing, Tony, get the ball in the hands of the athletes.
Goodman did a great job then. Really just had a decent little hole, just able to pick up some good yardage on first down and just get Dora on pace here for the offense. And then was so excited he missed his cutoff man when he was throwing it to the official and threw it off the field, but still did a great job getting the ball out and getting spotted there.
All right, here we go. Dora now with twins to each, or excuse me, one wide to each side. Busby with it, hand the ball off again. Up the middle is Goodman again, running hard, fighting down near the 35-yard line. Another good pickup that time, gain of about 4 more.
If they spot it on the line, it's going to be a first down.
Play will gain 5 yards.
It looks like it's going to be just a little bit short. This may be a time that with this 3rd and short play, you really like to see the drive going, but you may take a shot here on 3rd and very short and play action that and just try and pop for a long pass, and it still give you 4th down to come back to pick up the first down.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 1, 9:14 to go in the first quarter, just underway here from Horace Roberts Field. Little cross buck action, go give it off to Jamal Harris. He's going to dive inside it. Man fumbles the football.
Got a flag
got a flag down. It looked like his knee was down when he fumbled. We got a flag down. We also got a Dora player down here on the field, too.
Looks like it may have been Jesse Miller that went down. If a face mask against West Point would be the best break for the Bulldogs had yet.
Number 54 for Dora, the down player, Tony, as you called it, Jesse Miller. It's like he might have got an ankle rolled up or something right there. We'll watch a man in a white hat get the goods on this one. Good run that time by Jamal. If it stands, he'll have 5 yards on the carry plus the penalty. Excuse me, 64. 64, that's Reeves, I believe.
Yeah, that's Reeves. That'd be the center. So I think you'll have probably move big number 76, Bubba Henderson, over to the center position.
If you're driving a Cadillac with a tag Morgan 3, you need to move your vehicle. If you're driving a black BMW, tag number 645, AB5, you also need to move your vehicle.
And the officials still conferring there at the 30-yard line. Tony, while we got a second, tell these good folks where they can get some green top barbecue this weekend.
Highway 78, Dora, Alabama, original location. Been open for over close to 50 years now. 205-648-9838. Jasper location also available at 221-2244.
And here comes our official back in. Now it looks like they've made their mind up what they're going to do. Let's see.
He seems like he's telling us, but doesn't have a microphone where we can hear.
We got a personal foul face mask against the defense after all that consultation. So the 5-yard run by Jamal will stand. And Dora will have their second first down, and West Point.
I'm not for sure what I don't know why my coach would say that he wanted to decline it. It seems like that it would, if it was before the fumble, I mean, it would still be the play.
Yeah.
I mean, it still had to be a Dora ball, wouldn't it? If worse comes to worse, you'd still back them at 15 yards and take the penalty.
Well, let's see. Was it? Well, yeah, it'd have to be a live penalty.
West Point's offense is still on the field, but I still don't understand how anywhere that could be. It wouldn't be Dora football.
That's still got to be Dora football, hasn't it? We got to get some explanation on this. Coach Lockhart's trying to find some, and
well, we got dueling offenses on the field. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I don't for the life of me. That's Dora football. Now he's pointing it the right way. Yeah. Absolutely right. Right call right there.
But it still would be from the spot of the foul. You would still move the. I'm not for sure which Dora fan is not happy down there about the call. But
ball now right out the 16-yard line. First down for Dora, and You know, that was a long consultation just to do what you already knew. But in any case, Dora, second first down, extends the drive. 9:01 to go in the first quarter. And the ball off in the backfield. Goodman running hard again. Going to pick up about 3, maybe 4 on that carry.
Still, again, a pretty good hole on the right side of the line. Opened up by big number 50, Christian Wade. See Jesse Miller at the guard position, Bubba at the center, and Kalijah Bell. And, it's Cam
Wade.
Cam Wade on this side, excuse me.
That's a lot of beef, I can tell you that. All right, here we go. Second down for Dora. Get the ball off Jamal Harris, breaks it off the left tackle, cuts inside, an attempted tackle by West Point. Going to be down near first down yardage. Good hard run that time.
Looks like Dora caught West Point in a blitz that time. Dora's able to, a couple of the blitzers were to the outside, and Jamal was able to cut it inside of them to be able to pick up that first down for the Bulldogs here. Just a great drive, just what Dora needed to get the game started tonight. Really just been playing from behind to start these games so far the last few games.
Absolutely right, Tony. First and goal from the 5-yard line for Dora. Busby going to hand it off again. Ball on the ground, and West Point's got it. Gosh almighty. Oh, me, a little high snap. An 8-play drive right there goes over on the fumble. But Dora could take something off of that, Tony. They look good on that drive right there if they can stay with it.
Yeah, really just had a couple of plays, though, like that where they're going to have to shore up that the ball security, because it looked like the ball was loose a couple of times like that. We had the one where we fumbled after the penalty, but it looked like a couple of times in handoffs. Not for sure if the timing's still right on the new formation that we're working on.
Warriors going to put 4 receivers, 3 to the left, 1 right. Got 1 man in the backfield beside the quarterback. Quarterback keeper right up the middle, running hard for a gain of about 3, maybe 4. Let me catch his number.
Number 10 is the quarterback.
Number 10 is the quarterback. The young man's name is Will Franklin Cochran. Will Cochran.
Cochran, he was the wide receiver last year for West Point, moved over to the quarterback position. They said he really has a tremendous arm and just throw the ball around the field a pretty good bit.
So gain of 5 on first down for Cochran. Second, gain of 4, second down and 6. Hand the ball off this time. Good job by the Dora defense in the backfield right there. That's number 9, Ronnie Waldrop.
Waldrop that time did a great job. Number 24, Clifton, was the running back for West Point that time. Really just caught him for basically no gain on the play.
Tackle made by Ronald Waldrop Jr.
So Ron Waldrop with a great tackle. Loss of 1 on the carry that time by West Point. Third down and 6. 6:55 in the first quarter. No score here from Horace Roberts Field. Oh, my goodness. Give them free 5. Jesse Miller just a little quick that time.
Could have been Logan Pugh, possibly.
May have been Pugh. Is that?
Still's going to make it, I think, 3rd down and 1. I don't think it's enough yardage for the first down, but still makes the down a lot easier for West Point.
Penalty will move the ball up to about the 17.
First penalty of the night against Dora. 3rd and 1 for the Warriors.
Like Dora may have had a stun on the end.
And off in the backfield this time, and going to have just enough for first down yardage on the carry that time. Number 23, Washington.
And number 22, Ikea Jose, was in on the stop, along with Waldrop again.
Moves the football out to the 21-yard line. West Point's first down of the ball game. So Dora defense played good. Penalty kind of hurt them a little bit right there. See what they can do. Big Kanan Norris and others anchoring that line in there for him. Back to pass off over the middle. Oh, almost intercepted. Good gracious. That was close. Off the fingertips of the receiver there, number 11, Bowers. And number 15 for Dora, Stanley Staten, almost had it.
Staten's been out the last few weeks with the injury. I think it's good to have him back. I know he's had an interception or two for the Bulldogs so far this year.
And number 11, Bowers, a kid they've talked about so much, what a good receiver he is. And he is a 6-foot kid, so decent size at the wideout place. Here we go, back again. Dropping back, heavy pressure coming, pass off, and throws it into the bench on the far side. And bring up 3rd down and 11.
Dora guy really had a chance coming up with that interception also. The ball was really just thrown so far, he couldn't catch to it.
So 3rd down and long now for West Point. Dora wanting to get off field here. 6:02 to go in the first quarter of play. Friend, remember our buddy Ken Glover down at Ken Glover Drugs in Dora. 648-9918. I just down saw those guys this week down there. And our good buddy Randy Higgins' daughter working down there now.
Really?
Yeah, Kayla, she's down there. I saw her. All right, here we go. Back to pass again. Heavy pressure on the quarterback. Gets his pass off. And it will also fall incomplete. Good stand by the Dora defense.
Great job by Dora getting enough pressure up the middle then. That time make the quarterback rush his throw then.
So 6 plays in a punt now for the Warriors. Jamal Harris will drop back for Dora. He'll drop back around midfield. Should get good field position out of this.
Harris back for the Bulldogs.
Gets a good pass from center. Almost got it blocked. Jamal's going to let it hit, and it's going to take a little bit of a West Point roll out of bounds at the Dora 43. Timeout on the field. We'll be right back with you.
The Omelet Shop in Summerton offers diners the most delicious breakfast, lunch, and dinners, serving up your favorite breakfast meals from our famous omelets to our delicious pancakes. We offer daily lunch specials with half-price meals Monday through Wednesday. Whether you're dining in or carrying out, Christy Hollis and her friendly staff will make sure to satisfy your hunger. The Omelet Shop is located across from Walmart in Summerton and open 7 days a week to serve you.
Come eat at the Omelet Shop!
Come by and see Paula Birmingham at Revival Salon located on Highway 78 in Dora. They have 5 highly trained professionals on staff, specializing in all the latest hair cutting techniques and styles. They do coloring, extensions, and color correcting. Revival Salon also specializes in hair and makeup for pageants, weddings, and proms. If you're in need of a new look, visit Revival Salon located on Highway 78 in Dora. If your car or truck is in need of repair, then you need to come by Summerton Auto Care. Owner Wayne Greathouse and all of his technicians are ASE certified, so you know your repair will be done right. What sets them apart from other shops? They are a TechNet member, offering a 24-month, 24,000-mile roadside assistance on major repairs. They install engines, transmissions, they do heating and air work, or any other work your automobile may need at the best price. So go by and see them today at Summerton Auto Care or give them a call at 648-3003.
And back in, friends, I want you to remember our good buddy Troy Nash up at A to Z Body Shop in Jasper for your dents, your dings. If you need a good paint job on your vehicle, call 221-2095. And don't forget, starting tomorrow, you got to add the 205 to every number you dial.
I think I've already done that on my phone.
What's going to mess everybody up, Tony, is folks in our area is going to start getting 659 area codes now.
Wow.
And that's going to confuse everybody.
The 205 and 256 already messes me up enough.
I know, right? All right, here we go. Matthew Busby standing back in shotgun for Dora. We got Harrison Goodman back there. Give it off to Jamal to run it at the heart of the West Point defense for a gain of about 3. May give him 4. 17 yards on 4 carries now for Jamal. And little light rain starts coming down once again here at Horace Roberts Field. It's not hard. Busby again, give it off, coming left this time, and Goodman runs into the back of Harris and goes down Might have got back to the line of scrimmage, might have lost a yard.
And I think we discussed this a little bit last week, but it just looks like every chance we get for had a little bit of a hold in. Just the one thing that happened, we just run into the back of our own guy for the tackle then. It cost us 3 or 4 yards then. It would have made this third down situation a lot easier if he did not pick it up on the carry.
Going to be 3rd down and 5 with 4:45 to go in the first quarter. Buzzy moves a man across the formation. That's Jose. Going to give the ball off. Good block over there on the edge at the 50 and knocked out of bounds at about the 49. Going to bring up 4th and 1.
Goodman on the carry.
Gain of 4.
The Dora's had some really tough times on offense, but if I'm Coach Lockhart, I know we've got a great punter, but I think that I either have to try and draw them off sides, or I think I may try and go for this 4th down situation. I mean, you really got to make something happen on offense. I think this might be a time just to try and give them just a little bit shot of the arm, just telling them, guys, I'm behind you here.
That's exactly right, Tony. Let them play. Moves the same man, Jose, in motion, going to come back with it. Same formation, and Goodman's going to have 1st down yardage, gain of 2, and Dora 4th first down of the night.
Good job by Coach Lockhart and the staff. But still got to take your hats off to the offensive line, just doing, still not opening just gaping holes, but just giving, talked about this would be one of the most physical games Dora would play on the year. And just really just doing a good job right now, just opening up some spots and creating some spacing.
Jose back across again, give it off to Harris. He's going to come left with it this time. Got a blocker out there. Let's go. Oh, good block at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Great call by Coach Lockhart then. Just the play, really. We've been dinking them, dunking them with the 2 crossbuck plays. Came back to the last 2 plays and ran motion and ran the buck sweep that time to the outside. And when you get Jamal outside, then there's nobody there. We just really did a great job sealing it off and caught them with 7 or 8 men on the line of scrimmage. And once he cleared it, there was nobody there then.
But Tony, talk about that block on the outside by Jamarcus Goodman right there. Great extra point attempt up and good by Brady Spratt. And timeout on the field, Dora 7 and West Point nothing. We'll be right back.
Ken Glover Drug is your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Our friendly professional staff will be glad to answer your questions and to help you with your medications. We offer a full line of medical equipment and diabetic supplies. We accept most insurance plans, and for faster refills, you can visit us online. For pharmacy, medical equipment, gifts, and more, visit Ken Glover Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Dora Cafe is under new ownership, so come by and taste the difference. Jeffrey and Brooke Kelly have made several menu changes that will keep you coming back for more, offering lunch and dinner specials daily. Try one of their big flavor burgers or one of their specialty hot dogs. And with a dozen different sauces to choose from, you've got to try the wings. And you can't go wrong with the Philly cheesesteak or the all-new barbecue sandwich. For lunch or dinner, come in and taste the difference at Dora Cafe.
And back in, ladies and gentlemen, 5-play drive, 42 yards. And Jamal Harris carries it the final 48 for the touchdown for Dora, and a 7-0 lead here on homecoming at Horace Roberts Field. So good job right there, Brady Spradlin. He'll put a big foot into it, drive it deep. And it does barely goes over the end line, and West Point will have it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Fair catch called.
I think he actually called a fair catch and just let it hit. And that'll give it to the Warriors at the 20. So first set of downs for West Point come out, and they ran the ball twice for 6 yards and went 3 times, 3 back-to-back incomplete passes and punted. So good job by the Dora defense on their first set.
So our chain crew's been watching too much college football. They nearly took it out at the 25-yard line then. There's rules, you never know where to go.
Yes, honest truth. Cochran back in shotgun. He'll drop back, swing pass out to the right. Double pass, got his receiver out there, and he's got his man at the Dora 49-yard line. I believe that's number 6, Jacob Dye.
Basically the same play that Lawrence County started the game off with against us with a double pass that time.
So 31 yards on the completion that time from Cochran to Dye. Hand the ball off this time and nowhere to go. That time the Dora defense comes up quickly. And, Tony, that's what you want to see, a lot of tackling.
Yeah, it looked like number 45. And that may be Jesse Miller. We've had some injuries, and they may have had to move him. He may play not as much line tonight as he'll possibly play some F-back or tight end tonight. But still, that's what you've got to have on this. Just you've got to be able to corral their running game and make them one-dimensional, which they're really a very good passing team, but still I take my chances through the air on a night where the ball may be getting a little wet here as it goes on.
Yeah, that persistent light rain still falling. Cochran back, passing again, got his man over, slips a tackle, slips a second tackle all the way to the Dora 30-yard line. Going to be a gain of about 18 yards.
Ball be down to the Bulldog 30-yard line. First down.
The wide receiver did a great job that down on just the little curl route. Then just come back and then just made the first guy miss. Just looked the ball in and made a great move. Be able to pick up the extra yardage after the catch.
2:40 to go in the first quarter here. Dora 7, West Point nothing. Warrior first down. Football sitting right at the 30-yard line of Dora. Last two passes, Cochran 2 for 2, 49 yards. Backed again. Slings one down the left side looking for his receiver. And, going to get a flag against the Bulldogs on that one.
Pass intended for Bowers.
Looked like the offensive guy may have pushed off a little bit.
It's always offensive fault.
It was
right.
Both of them, I think, was really just fighting for position, but still, that's when you probably get caught on the defense.
Second penalty of the night against Dora, and going to give West Point their fourth first down. That one by way of the penalty. And that'll move the football down to the 15. First and 10 for the Warriors from that point.
Ball be moved to the 15. First down, Warrior.
See what Cochran does here on first down. Going to hand the ball off, running at the middle of the Dora defense. Ball hit the ground, but he got back on top of it.
Washington on the carry.
Looked like maybe number 26, Carter Thornton, on the carry that time.
On the tackle. Gain of 2 yards. Second down.
Gain of 2 yards in second down now.
We're in the draw play, and it looked like it really was slow developing play that time.
Number 23, Washington inside, or in the backfield alongside Cochran on second down. Going to try him again on the right side. He's going to get drugged down from behind after a gain of about 2 yards. Might have got 3 out of it.
You've got to think this is a passing down for West Point here, especially down touchdown. If you don't go for the touchdown, you can set it up for the fourth down play here.
Third down and 6, ball at the 11-yard line. Minute 20 to go in the first quarter.
It's like the rain's coming down a little bit harder here, too.
Yeah, it is. Cochran back, looking to pass, looking to the right, looking. Nobody to throw it to. Now he's going to tuck it down and run it. And he's in for the touchdown.
Like there was a hold, it looked like, on the point of attack. I see the flag down over there, so I think this would come back.
Yep.
But it could be one of those plays where they may have picked up the first down, but the first down, and then got the flag.
Going to be from the spot of the foul, so it looks like it's going to back it up. Either way,
we'll be doing third down over again.
Doing third down again, you would think. Dora's obviously going to take the penalty to negate the touchdown. And we'll see where the hold took place. It's holding against the Warriors, so it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. But
the penalty was on about the 1 or 2 yard line, and that looked like it was the wide receiver that looked like it was intended to start with.
Yeah, going to march it back. Going to put it about the 11.
Third down.
So we're going to have third down and looks like about 7 from the 11-yard line. Clock rolls under 1 minute to go here in the quarter. And that's the second time that we've given 5 free yards.
Offside to call against Dora.
Third penalty of the game for 25 yards against the Bulldogs.
And that's the type of penalties that really will drive a coaching staff crazy.
How in the world in the 7th game of the season you're still making mental mistakes? That will make you crazy.
For the third time, it's third down.
Yeah, 3rd down and 2 now.
And the third time's the charm for the Dora Bulldogs to hold them here.
West Point can get a first down at the 5-yard line. See what Cochran comes up with here on 3rd down. Going to roll, looking to pass, wanting to pass, heavy pressure coming on him. Going to step away from man, gets his pass off over the middle, tipped away. Good job by the Dora defense back there. That's Towns. Another flag down.
Eligible receiver, no.
That was Kevin Towns. That time for Dora.
The penalty, what was the penalty?
It's going to be against West Point.
It pointed to Dora. It pointed, it's like touching his hat. I thought that was an eligible receiver.
Yeah, I think it's going to be ineligible against West Point. Dora's going to have an option to take the penalty or turn it down. Turn it down to be 4th down and 2, but I think you probably want to back him up.
Yes.
That's exactly the call, Tony. You're right on it.
Those are those run pass options that they didn't get right. So is that loss of down?
It's a 5-yard penalty against the Warriors. Going to back it up to about the 12. 3rd penalty for 30 yards here in the 1st quarter against West Point. And we'll repeat 3rd down.
For the 4th time.
Yeah, we're back to 3rd and 7 where we were before the offsides penalty. 34 seconds to go in the quarter. Cochran looking left all the way, gets his pass off. And is it intercepted by Dora?
Intercepted by Stanley Staten, I think.
Intercepted by Staten. You're absolutely right. Turn it over. Intercepted at about the 4-yard line that time.
Good job by Staten that time. The coverage just, I tell you, just seeing a little bit now, just Dora started the game off, had just not much energy, just kind of going through the motions, and had a couple good plays now and scored a touchdown. And now they've had a big stop like this on the goal line and just come back and look like they've got a little bit more energy here, just a little bit pep in their step, just getting something going here.
They do, Tony, absolutely right. Ball back near the 3-yard line for Dora. One more play in the quarter. Reset Jose, give it off on this side. Is that Goodman with it?
They believe that was Goodman, I believe.
Let's see if that's Goodman, number 11 with the ball. We'll have it out to about the 5. And that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one here from Horace Roberts Field. We got just a couple of seconds to burn off the clock. After 1 quarter of play, Dora 7, West Point nothing. We'll be right back with you after these messages. Stay with us, everybody.
The Edwards Agency has been in business for over 40 years, serving our customers in Jefferson and Walker County. At the Edwards Agency, we put personal touch in personal insurance. We have a dedicated staff of licensed agents that will help you in finding the best coverage available at a competitive rate. Allow our agents to help navigate you through all the coverage limitations and exclusions so you can make an informed decision on the best coverage and best protection for your insurance needs. The Edwards Agency, with 2 locations to serve you in Summerton and in Jasper.
Ken Glover Drug is your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Our friendly professional staff will be glad to answer your questions and to help you with your medications. We offer a full line of medical equipment and diabetic supplies. We accept most insurance plans, and for faster refills, you can visit us online. For pharmacy, medical equipment, gifts, and more, visit Ken Glover Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
And back in, ladies and gentlemen, ready to start the 2nd quarter here from Horace Roberts Field. Dora with a 2nd down and about 8, ball at the 5-yard line after the interception by Stanley Staten. Busby with the football, going to hand it off, looking for running room on the left side this time, and good cut back by Jamal Harris, put his foot in the ground.
Got a flag.
May go, got a flag down. Oh my goodness. He's at 40-45 midfield at the West Point 40 and breaks another tackle all the way down to the 20-yard line, but we got to negotiate
the flag. Looked like those
the
old
flag.
tearaway jerseys there for a second at the end of that run too.
Yeah, we're going to have to negotiate the flag. This one may come all the way back. That'll be holding against Dora. That'll be a half distance penalty. That'll bring it back to about the 2.5-yard line.
No, we had a cut back there. That may be where they've got the penalty flag, but that was on the opposite side of where the point of the attack was.
I'll tell you one thing, man. He put his foot in the ground and he left everybody.
Yes. I really like him on that buck sweep like that to get him to the outside.
I thought for a second there, Tony, we're looking at Kai Thomas running again. Him or Caleb May. Boy, wipes off a big play for Dora. That's essentially right there, Tony. That's essentially a 70-yard penalty.
Yes, it is. Those hidden ones. Here comes Jaden McDavid in the ball game for the Bulldogs.
Second down. Going to be second down and 11 after the penalty. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. Be right back.
Dora Cafe is under new ownership, so come by and taste the difference. Jeffrey and Brooke Kelly have made several menu changes that will keep you coming back for more, offering lunch and dinner specials daily. Try one of their big flavor burgers or one of their specialty hot dogs. And with a dozen different sauces to choose from, you've got to try the wings. And you can't go wrong with the Philly cheesesteak or the all-new barbecue sandwich. For lunch or dinner, come in and taste the difference at Dora Cafe.
Football season is here, and it's time to get in the game, and Piggly Wiggly has everything you need to stock up on. We have weekly specials with super low prices on USDA select meats, dairy products, the freshest produce, and a whole lot more. Save big on all the top name brands, or try our own store brand with national brand quality and Piggly Wiggly value. Don't drop the ball this fall. Save big. Shop the pig.
A to Z Refinish Paint and Body in Jasper have certified technicians with over 20 years experience. They specialize in all types of collision repair, replacement, and refinishing. They can handle all collisions from minor repair to major repair and accept all types of insurance. A to Z uses DuPont Refinish technology with expert color matching. A to Z has an expert team that take great pride in their work. For a free estimate, give them a call today. A to Z Refinish Paint and Body in Jasper.
Back into Horace Roberts Field, 11:39 to go before halftime. Dora with a second down and 11 back at the 2.5-yard line after the long run negated by the holding call that time. Number 10, Matthew Busby, quarterback, going to be standing back in his end zone.
Aki Hosea back at the running back position in his normal spot now.
Good hard running once again by Aki. He's going to be out about the 7-yard line.
Good run by Aki just to pick up some yardage on that play. But I tell you, that was close to being a face mask penalty on him. He had his hand on the guy's cage. And Donnie said, agree, it could have been possibly a horse collar against the West Point guy.
Aki gets about 5 on the carry, going to bring up third down and a long 6 for the Bulldogs. Now Goodman, number 11, splits wide to the left. Towns, number 30, is wide right for Dora. Aki with the football, looking for running room, will try to get outside with it. Oh, good job stepping inside a tackle right there. He may have first down yardage.
Out to the 15-yard line, first down Bulldogs.
8 yards on the gain that time by Aki.
Good carry that time. Looked like he stuttered for a second to let his block set up just a little bit better. Was still able to get enough for the first down.
Dora with a 5th first down of the ball game. Aki with 13 yards on 2 carries, 21 yards for Goodman, 65 for Jamal Harris. Busby makes his call, give it off straight up the middle this time. Good hard running out across the 15 to about the 19-yard line. That's Aki again. 4 yards.
They will gain about 3 yards. Second down.
Another good job by Key that time. Really scary, though, really coming through the line of scrimmage just with one hand on the ball like that. Just really keep 2 hands on it when you're coming through there.
There we go. Second down and 6 now for Dora.
Yes.
9:53 to go on the halftime clock. Fake the handoff. All good pass that time. Jamarcus Goodman on the other end of a great pass that time by Busby.
Great throw by Busby to Goodman that time. Just a bullet in. That's one of the best passes he throws, that little pass when he's coming across into the seam.
Boy, and Tony, you talk about good hands by Jamarcus Goodman. That's where you catch football right there.
Yes.
It's going to be the 6th first down of the ball game for Dora. And extends his 3rd Bulldog drive of the night. Back again, Busby, pump face, going to have to run out of trouble. Going to be taken down back at the 25-yard line. Going to be a loss of 6.
Coach Lockhart at that time had a little bit of success on the last play. Wanted to come back with Busby again, but still that puts you back into that situation now on 2nd and long. Now where you're going to have to pick up this first down. You need some big yards here.
6-yard, really about a 7-yard loss that time by Busby. Going to hand it off this time. Running at the 30, cut inside at the 35, all the way to the 39. It's Jose. Going to be a very manageable 3rd down and 3 coming up. Great run there.
I tell you, really, our offensive line has struggled some this year, but the group that we got in now has just really been dominating so far against the West Point defensive line, and really the defensive line for Dora has been the difference in the game tonight also by keeping West Point off balance on defense.
Yeah, they have, Tony. Elijah Bell, Christian Wade, all the big eaters up front for Dora doing an excellent job in the ball game so far. 3rd down and a long 2 for Dora. Got to get it just to about the 42-yard line for the first down. Busby gives it off this time to Marcel Davidson trying to get outside. He's going to get first down yardage and more. Give him 4 yards on the carry.
Big Bubba Henderson did a great job leading that play. Looked like he got a little bit too far back into the backfield instead of pulling straight, flat down the line. Then was able to seal that corner off for Marcel to pick up the first down.
And that is the 7th first down of the half for Dora. 7:50 to go before halftime. I want you to remember the good folks over at Summerton Church of God. Pastor Victor Massey, Sister Jamie Massey, also Philip Walker, youth pastor over there, 648-3257. This is Davidson again running on first down for a gain of 3.
Marcel Davidson on the carry.
Still another good run by Marcel that time, but a pretty good hole again to pick up 3 yards with.
3 yards.
Revival on Main. Revival Salon has moved down on Main Street in Summerton now. Down there today getting a haircut. All the girls down there take good care of you. Paula, Alexis, Tanya, Ashley, and Amber. Also want to mention our good friend Christy down here at the Omelet Shop. Saw her before the game downstairs. Omelet Shop on Highway 78 in Summerton, across from Walmart, 648-1115. 2nd down and 7. Fake the handoff. Pass this time just over the head of Jamarcus Goodman.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for Goodman.
Still a well-thrown ball that time to Goodman. Gave him a chance to go up and make the play. But number 11, Bowers, the defensive back for West Point, did a great job getting a hand in there just to disrupt that enough.
Make it 3rd down, Tony, and that's the first incompletion tonight for Matthew Busby. Friends, go by and see Wayne Greathouse at Summerton Auto Care. He's right behind Masco Auto Parts for all your automotive care needs. Or call him 648-3003. Edwards Insurance Agency on Main Street. Chris and Brenda and Aaron, all the good folks, 648-2830. There we go, 3rd. And I think Dora's going to use a timeout because it's probably a good thing they weren't set good.
Now look like a Canadian offense.
And timeout on the field. We'll be right back with you after these messages. And back in, ladies and gentlemen, Dora High School Principal Paige Abner has joined us here on our broadcast set. 3rd down and 7 for the Bulldogs. Give the ball off this time. It's Jamal Harris with it, looking for yardage. Not going to get much. Going to have a gain of about a yard, maybe 2. Bring up 4th down for Dora.
West Point did a better job of cutting back on that, but that's really just setting it up where if you come back with that later, still cut that back further out, that you're going to have the chance to possibly take that for another long run.
Brady Spradlin, number 99, in to punt the ball first time for Dora tonight.
Boone Martin out tonight. See Matthew Busby's back to us, a snapper here.
Ain't many places you can go and your quarterback be the snapper on punts.
No, we had one here when I was here. The snap some.
All right, here we
backup
go.
Quarterback.
Need a good pass from center and good snap. And Spradlin going to get a wobbly kick off the side of his foot, going to hit at the 20. Going to take a little bit of a Dora roll. Looks like it goes dead about the 17-yard line.
Inside the 20-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to remember Jeff and Brooke Kelly down at the Dora Cafe here in the Dora Shopping Center, 648-2922. They are open till 11 o'clock on game nights. If you'd like to go down after the game anytime and eat with them, they'll be there. Also, our good buddy Eddie Tucker down in Forestdale. Westwood Appliance, use your head, trade with Ed, 798-5231. West Point will have the football at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10.
Ball will be placed out about the 18-yard line. 1st down, Warriors.
Cochran back in shotgun formation, going to look to pass, loads up the right arm over the middle, and incomplete once again.
Intended for Bowers.
Bowers out there, but just could not catch up with him.
See, really, Dora's doing a pretty good job keeping the quarterback off balance, just not allowing him to set up and make the throws.
Friends, want to also remind you Chris Phillips is open down on Hull Road, Little Giant Farm Market. Man, he's got haystacks, hay bales, pumpkins, anything you need for fall decorations, Halloween produce, vegetables of any kind. He's there Monday through Saturday, 8 till 6. All right, here we go. 2nd down now for the Warriors. Cochran going to give the ball off this time, and nothing doing. Good tackle there by Dora. Trying to see
that's Cedric Dixon, I do believe.
Ball carrier. Tackle made by Dixon.
Great tackle by Dixon. Now brings up 3rd down and 7 for West Point.
About 3 yards.
See if Dora can get off the field here and get another shot at it before halftime. 5:27 to go on the scoreboard clock.
It's 3rd down.
Big play here. You can get them off. They give you plenty of time to run your offense.
Marcel Davidson down here on the sideline with the trainer. She's checking him out. Back to pass. Cochran over the middle. Got his pass complete right at the sticks, and I believe we're going to have 1st down for the Warriors.
Nice job by the quarterback that time, just stepping up and able to find the receiver open for the 1st down, but good coverage by Jamal that time, just bring him down as soon as it was.
Going to be the 5th 1st down of the night for West Point. Going to move the ball up to right at the 29-yard line, a gain of 7.
Looks like we may get another little rain shower here in about 5 minutes, but after that it looks like it may be clear behind it, and all the heavy stuff looks like it's south of us on the radar.
4:50 to go in the half. Homecoming festivities coming up here at halftime. Quarterback decides he's going to keep it, and a big stick in the middle right there drives him down at the 30-yard line.
You know, at the mesh point there, you like to see it read and then go, but it just looked like Dora was just playing it straight down the line like that and had to play really strung out. Just nothing doing that time on the run, on the handoff or the quarterback keeper then.
Friends, if you want a good place to work out, I want to tell you about our friends over at Iron Drive Fitness over on Green Top Hill across from the Chevron Texaco Station. Open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Give them a call at 948-7272 or hit them up on Facebook if you want to go for a great place to work out, Iron Drive Fitness. 2nd down and 8 for the Warriors. Cochran, I like he wanted to hand off, didn't have anybody to hand it to. And the Dora defense got him wrapped up.
First contact by Waldrop.
Waldrop and Dixon, that sounds like another law firm again. That time on the stop for the Bulldogs to bring up a 3rd down and 10 situation here.
Boy, I tell you what, this Dora defense is playing good football, Tony, tonight.
Yeah, they
so
have.
far.
They've really done what they're supposed to do. They're mixing in a blitz here and there, just putting enough pressure on the quarterback, Cochran, just not to let him, just to be able to run, just to find receivers open all over the field.
One more stop here, get the ball back. Dora's got one timeout in their toolbox here for the last 3 minutes. If they can get a stop right here and get the football back. Cochran back, looking, pump fakes, loads the arm up down the middle of the field. He overshoots, almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted by the Towns that time.
That's Caleb Towns. I thought he had it. Good gracious.
I tell you, but still, that play was set up by number 8, Eli Pruitt. That time really did a great job in pass rush, and that time just really hit the left tackle, or the right tackle, excuse me, and spun back to the inside, and nobody was there, and just gave him a free run at the quarterback that really forced him to be able to make that throw quicker than what he should have.
So 5 plays and a punt now for West Point. 3 possessions for the Warriors, punt, interception, punt. Jamal Harris back deep for Dora. Going to be a high kick, and everybody's going to get away from it. And did it hit a Dora player? West Point's going to try to say it hit a Dora player.
We got a Dora player injured back in the backfield, too.
Dora Bulldogs, ball touched dead at the 46.
Yeah, they're going to give it to Dora at the 46-yard line.
And they're going to give it to West Point. They've changed it.
They've changed it again. The official just pointed Dora away, so they saying Dora football. No, it's West Point football. You're right, Tony. It's going over to the Warriors, so that's going to go down as they fumble against Dora.
Ball touched by the Bulldogs, then recovered by the Warriors at the Warrior 46. First down.
Trying to see, that's Ike up, number 22. Yes. He's okay. Yeah, that'll leave possession with West Point. So instead of ending their drive on a punt after 5 plays, they'll have 3:02 and a fresh set of downs at the 46-yard line. Friends, will remind you about Doug Ragsdale and all the good folks at Lee's Family Restaurant in Summerton, Lee's Restaurant and Dinner Theater, 648-9217. And the ball off. First real good run of the night for West Point. Washington with it inside the 40 to the 37. 9 yards on the check it. 11 yards on the game.
Great spin move that time by Washington on the carry then.
Sixth first down of the night for West Point.
If I'm Coach Lockhart, I may think about trying to use my timeout here. It looks like Dora may be down a little bit after the turnover there, just to try and get them back into this ball game mentally here.
West Point going to try to get on the scoreboard. Handoff once again in the backfield. Another good run up the middle by Washington. He's going to have almost another 10 yards.
Gains 10 yards. First down.
And West Point does get the ball first in the second half. Dora substituting some players now, Tony.
Yeah, Dora getting back in. Really got to come back and just do what you've been doing this whole first half here.
Cochran standing back along his 30-yard line. He's going to fake it and keep it himself. Going to be forward for a gain of about 2.
See Smoot and Pruitt both coming up on the tackle that time for the Bulldogs.
Minute 50 to go in the half.
Still that clock is running here.
Clock running. Oakman, West Point with the football at the Dora 24-yard line.
And still not as bad as I did the Oak Grove game in the junior high the other night. I called them the Patriots. I still don't know where I came up with that at.
90 seconds to go in the first half. Cochran back, trying to get his pass off. Almost intercepted again and almost caught. Falls incomplete. Good coverage by the Bulldogs.
Still, Dixon that time was able to put enough pressure on Cochran that time just to not allow him to be able to set up and take his time and let the receiver to get open then.
Stops clock with a minute 21. Our final sponsor here in the first half, ladies and gentlemen, Piggly Wiggly and Bozeman's Grocery Stores, Dora, Summit, and Cordova, and now in Hackleburg, Philip and Chris Bozeman. Be sure you go by and see all of our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. Tell them how much you appreciate them sponsoring Dora High School Bulldog football. Third down and long now for the Warriors. Got twins to the left, one receiver wide right, and quarterback keeper this time up the middle. And he's going to get a few yards, going to bring up fourth down.
I'm sure about that call on, with not much time left in the half here.
Gain of about 6 yards. 2 yards remain. It's fourth down.
Cochran with a gain of 6. He's got 13 yards in the ball game on 5 carries. And the clock rolls under 1 minute to go on fourth down and 2.
If you're Dora, you've got to dig deep here and just play your assignment football and do what you're supposed to do.
Cochran's going to keep it again. He's going to dive forward near first down yardage. Looks like he may have it.
Moving the ball inside the 15. Down to about the 14.
Gain of 3 for Cochran, and the 8th first down of the night for West Point, and they're going to call a timeout.
Our second quarter sponsor, Westwood Appliance, located on Highway 78 in March.
According to my records, that's going to be the first timeout for West Point. They should have 2 more. 42.5 seconds to go.
Bob Thomason from New Canaan Baptist for supplying pizza for the football team.
Yeah, Tony, you'd like to see Dora keep him out of the end zone right here. Boy, I tell you what, they played a good game on both sides of the ball so far tonight.
Yeah, they have. They really just come out and just really done what they're supposed to do all night, and just not, other than the punt then has just been the difference in this so far. But still, the defense has played well. Just kept everything in front of them tonight, and just not really had it. Gave up a few plays, but just not really giving up the big play to this passing attack.
The only real glaring mistake by Dora tonight, the holding penalty on the long run by Jamal Harris, brought that back and left them back deep in their own end. But outside of that, I mean, the kids have really played tough for it to be a homecoming week, especially. I'd see what we can do here. Let's reset it for you. 42.5 seconds to go in the half. Dora 7, West Point nothing. First and 10 at the Bulldog 14-yard line. Cochran going to keep it himself around left end. He's going to run out of bounds after a gain of about 6 yards.
Forced out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Give him 5 on the play.
I'd much rather him run it than throw it out there. But you can tell he is a tremendous athlete, though.
Yeah, good-looking kid, good-sized kid, too. Let's see what his numbers are. He's 6'3", 170. So good-sized quarterback. I think everybody we played this year has had a good-sized quarterback.
Yes.
Second down and 5 now. 2 backs in the backfield. Washington at the deep back. They'll hand it off to the up man. He runs hard right in the middle. Oh, my goodness, the fullback. Brown on the carry that time. I believe is he 34 or 44?
34, I believe.
34 for
or 54, maybe.
He may be 54. He's 34 for the touchdown. I got Brody Rusk, number 34, according to my roster. But anyway, touchdown for the Warriors.
The extra point.
Snap and the extra point attempt is up, and it is good. 33 seconds to go in the half. All tied up, 7 apiece. We'll be right back.
Leo and Susie's famous Green Top Barbecue has been serving up the South's best barbecue for more than 50 years. Made famous for their hickory smoked barbecue sandwiches and big tasty cheeseburgers, Green Top is sure to satisfy your hunger. Enjoy your meal while watching a game or call in for carryout. They also provide catering for any size party or occasion. For fast, friendly service and good old-fashioned barbecue, Green Top is simply the best.
At Westwood Appliance, we buy, sell, and service most major brands like Whirlpool, Kenmore, Maytag, Samsung, and GE. We carry a complete line of refrigerators, washers, dryers, stoves, and freezers, and we guarantee what we sell.
Use your head, train with Ed.
13-play drive, 82 yards, culminating in a 10-yard touchdown run by Rusk. All of that aided by the mishandling of the punt by Dora, and we're tied up at 7 apiece. 33.8 seconds to go on the halftime clock. Fair catch called for and taken at the Dora 30-yard line.
First down, Bulldogs.
So an evenly played first half.
First down brought to you by Dora Mattress Closeout Center.
And Dora will have one more play, looks like here, unless they elect to use their final timeout. But Tony, going into the halftime locker room tied at 7, a lot better than where we've been the last few weeks.
Yeah, it is. Just really just in a position here. I think you've got to get the ball in Jamal's hands here and just run the speed sweep to him.
And here we go. Busby puts a man in motion across the formation. Give it off to Goodman coming around the right side following the block of Jamal Harris. He's got 5 yards. He's going to be knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 6.
Timeout.
And Dora it didn't get out of bounds, so Dora uses their last timeout. Goodman with 27 yards rushing in the first half on 10 carries. And
so that gets you out now still a little bit more field position to take you a little bit better shot down the field.
Yeah. Tony, you got to figure they might let Busby try a long one right here. Let him throw one up.
Cordova leads Curry 20-0. Harvard trails Winfield 14-0.
Again, the Bulldogs will be kicking off to begin the second half. West Point will have first shot at it. Next week, the Dora Bulldogs will be on the road as they take the short trip over to Hayden High School, take on the Hayden Wildcats over at their place. Last home game of the year will be 2 weeks from tonight as the Russellville Golden Tigers come into Horace Roberts Field. All right, here we go. Busby back standing in shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff and throws it incomplete. Trying to set up a screenplay out here to Jamarcus Goodman. Just missed him.
Still getting the ball in your playmaker's hands like that, but still I see him take a shot down the field with them.
3rd down and 4. 13.9 seconds to go here. And if Dora doesn't do something, doesn't get a first down here, Tony, you got to figure West Point call a timeout, make them at least to attempt to punt and try to cause a mistake. And the ball off to Jamal Harris right up. Check it. That's Ike with it at the 50, at the 45. He cuts across field. He's at the 40, trying to get out of a shoestring tackle at the 35. He does at the 30. And that's going to run the clock out. He gets it all the way to the 25-yard line. Great run. That'll take us to halftime with the score Dora 7 and West Point 7. We'll be right back with you.
Ken Glover Drug is your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Our friendly professional staff will be glad to answer your questions and to help you with your medications. We offer a full line of medical equipment and diabetic supplies. We accept most insurance plans, and for faster refills, you can visit us online. For pharmacy, medical equipment, gifts, and more, visit Ken Glover Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Field for our 2019 homecoming festivities on behalf of Assistant Principal Johansson Grillo, Dr. Joel Haygood, our superintendent. I am Paige Abner, principal at Dora High School, and we welcome you all to our homecoming festivities this evening. We're very proud of our girls and how hard they've worked this homecoming season, and I am pleased to present our homecoming court to you at this time. We'll begin with our 2018 homecoming queen, Miss Micaiah Smith. Micaiah is escorted on the field this evening by her mom, Brittany Ellington. She's a member of the Beta Club, the basketball team, and the FBLA. Micaiah plans participates as a member of the band. And her plans for the future are to become a lawyer or to major in music. This is our fourth alternate, Miss Sarah King. Third alternate is Miss Miranda C.A. Miranda is a 10th grader. She is escorted this evening by her mom, Nina Taylor, and her dad, Sheridan C.A. In the future, Miranda plans to go to college to become a nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, our third alternate, Miss Miranda C.A. Our runner-up for homecoming queen is Miss Sarah Morgan. Sarah is a junior this year, and she's escorted on the field by her parents, Brammer and Ginger Morgan. Sarah is a varsity cheerleader. She's a member of the Beta Club and the FCCLA. Her future plans and goals include graduating from high school and attending the University of Alabama at Birmingham. Ladies and gentlemen, our runner-up this evening, Miss Sarah Morgan. And now I'd like to present to you our 2019 homecoming queen, Miss Gabrielle Austin. Gabrielle is a 12th grader. She is escorted onto the field this evening by her mom, Jamaica Austin, and her grandfather, Cedric Austin. Gabrielle is an honor student that currently serves as a DHS ambassador. She's the historian of the SGA, the secretary of the FBLA, a member of the National Honor Society, Beta Club, and Upward Bound. She's also been a part of the Anchor and Key clubs. She is a DHS varsity cheerleader, an All-American and an All-County in cheerleading, and has danced competitively with Showstoppers Dance Company for 6 years. Her plans are to attend and major in biology, attend college and major in biology pre-med with a minor in chemistry, and she will continue her education to advance to become a pediatrician. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 homecoming queen, Miss Gabrielle Austin. Let's give all of these girls a round of applause, please, along with their parents and their families. It's very hard work to earn those 4 spots, and we certainly appreciate everyone that contributed.
Hello everyone, this is Jennifer Weathers, Demi-Post Coordinator here at Ken Glover Drug and Dora, and I want to personally invite you in for a one-of-a-kind shopping experience that's found nowhere else locally. Ken Glover Drug is your one-stop source for all your pharmacy and Demi-Post needs. Items include canes, crutches, wheelchairs, and seat lift chairs. Other items may include hospital beds, patient lifts, and home respiratory items such as oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP, and nebulizers. DME might also include supplies such as insulin pumps, CT CGM or continuous glucose monitoring supplies, diabetic testing supplies and shoes, as well as ostomy and catheter supplies. DME, HME, as it is often referred to, is a covered benefit with most all insurances, and Ken Glover Drug prides itself on being one of the only local providers that will file an insurance for the portable oxygen concentrator like the OxyGo pictured here. Be sure to visit us on the web or also stop in soon and see our large selection of items and accessories and chat with one of our reps on how these items can benefit you.
Hi, this is Philip Walker, Family Ministries Pastor at Summerton Church of God. Want to invite all 6th through 12th graders out to worship with us weekly, Wednesday nights at 6:30 p.m. in our Family Life Center.
And back in, ladies and gentlemen, to wrap things up here on the Ken Glover Drugs halftime show. Miss Gabrielle Austin crowned homecoming queen for Dora High School for the 2019 year. I want to say congratulations to Gabrielle and all the beautiful young ladies in the homecoming court this year. The Dora Bulldogs will be kicking off to West Point to begin the second half. Just quick first half numbers for you. Dora with 163 yards on the ground, 25 through the air, 188 yards of offense. Did have the 2 turnovers, the muff punt, the second one leading to the West Point's only score of the night. The Warriors with 8 first downs, carried the ball 16 times, 66 yards, 3 out of 9 passing for 56, 122 yards on the night so far for the Warriors. 3 penalties, 430 yards, and 1 turnover and interception by Stanley Staten down in deep in Dora end. Brady Spradlin, number 99, will tee it up for the Bulldogs. And Tony, it has quit raining.
Yes.
And here we go. Deep booming kick by Spradlin. And going to go down and through the end zone. 1st and 10 at the 24 West Point.
They kicked it out of bounds.
Did it go out of bounds, so it'll be out to the 35-yard line for West Point.
Kickoff will go out of bounds. Ball will be moved out to the 35. First down, Warriors.
Oh, damn it. Down the middle. 1st and 10 Warriors at the 35-yard line. Warriors only points of the half, 13-play drive to end the first half. Extended once again, as we said, by the Dora muff punt. So Mr. Cochran and company will be back out with it on the first set of downs here to begin the second half. And off around the left end, this time with it, number 29. Steps inside a Dora tackle, forward for about 14 yards. That is running back Selby, Logan Selby.
Just a little quick pass, little pop pass there. Just a big gainer that time. Looked like one of the Dora defenders just couldn't get the angle on him. Then it ran itself out of the play.
So Selby on, as I said, Tony, a little pass right there. Handoff this time. This is Washington going to be forward for about 7 yards. He'll have 42 in the ball game now. 2nd down and 3. All right, check it, 9 yards.
Yeah, I thought they got a very fortuitous spot on that one. I thought he was really down on the line and rolled over. They gave him to where he ended up.
Dora with too many players in the game. Hey, they didn't catch that man trying to get off. And a good stop by the middle of the Dora defense on 2nd down and 1. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 1. Washington gets nothing.
So a lot better job that time by Dora to get a little bit of penetration to shut that running play down.
So 3rd and 1 now for West Point. And Dora had a man, did not get all the way off the field there, but they didn't catch him. Fake the handoff this time. Quarterback pass over the middle. Receiver sets down at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Wow, the Dora defensive end was just absolutely mauled that time. Looked like Michael Smoot. They had him turned, everything but pinned on the ground that time.
The 10th first down of the ball game now for West Point. Number 9 on the reception that time, Cooper Couch. Cochran slaps his hands together, going to roll out, got his pass, got his man at the 22. Going to be a gain of right at 8 yards. Go ahead, Tony.
Giving Cochran time to stand in the backfield, and that time just find the open receiver.
Dye on the reception that time. Stanley Staten on the tackle for Dora, but West Point moving it right down the field very easily to open up the second half. Cochran back again, pressure coming on. Diving pass in the corner. Did he get his man? He dropped it, incomplete.
Well thrown ball that time from Cochran to Smith, but still good coverage by Ikea that time. Just getting back there and just able to disrupt enough on the play.
Well, he couldn't have handed that to Branson Smith. Tony had done any better than that pass was right there. But he just flat dropped it. Second down. Let's see, yeah, 3rd down now in the same 2. Look for your quarterback maybe to keep it here. He's going to hand it off. And he's going to be right at the sticks. May have a 1st down.
Looked like Big Bubba had gotten penetration in and forced the running back to kick it to the outside and did a great job just getting up enough for the 1st down then.
Dye on the carry that time, 11th 1st down now for West Point. Hand the ball off at the heart of the Dora defense, and not much on 1st down that time.
Jesse Miller that time did a great job coming in, just corralling the running back after he was bottled up on the inside and just throwing him back for just a gain of 1 or 2 on the play that time.
Thornton on the carry that time for West Point, gains 2. 9:25 to go on the 3rd quarter clock. West Point's first possession of the second half. Cochran back, looking right, looking, gets his pass off at the 10, at the 5, diving for the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown for West Point, and that on the reception. Is that Brown on the reception that time?
Number 14 that time, Brown on the reception.
Number 14, Will Brown. West Point takes the ball, drives it straight down the field. Extra point attempt coming. It's up. And it is good. Timeout on the field. West Point 14, Dora 7. We'll be right back.
The Omelet Shop in Summerton offers diners the most delicious breakfast, lunch, and dinners, serving up your favorite breakfast meals from our famous omelets to our delicious pancakes. We offer daily lunch specials with half-price meals Monday through Wednesday. Whether you're dining in or carrying out, Christy Hollis and her friendly staff will make sure to satisfy your hunger. The Omelet Shop is located across from Walmart in Summerton and open 7 days a week to serve you.
Come eat at the Omelet Shop!
Come by and see Paula Birmingham at Revival Salon located on Highway 78 in Dora. They have 5 highly trained professionals on staff, specializing in all the latest hair cutting techniques and styles. They do coloring, extensions, and color correcting. Revival Salon also specializes in hair and makeup for pageants, weddings, and proms. If you're in need of a new look, visit Revival Salon located on Highway 78 in Dora.
And back in, ladies and gentlemen, West Point ready to kick it back to Dora. And going to be an angled kickoff and a fair catch taken by the Bulldogs.
If you're Dora, you've got to answer this second half drive to start the game by West Point. You've had the momentum during the game and just don't really need to give anything else up.
So Dora held the football at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10 for their first possession of the second half. West Point took over to 35, 65 yards in 7 plays for the touchdown. Let's see if Dora can duplicate what they done in the first half.
Going back to the full house back set.
And we may have had 2 Dora Bulldogs in motion at the same time. And that's exactly what we got. 5th penalty of the night, 33 yards for Dora.
Anthony Chance, the winner of the basket from earlier. Anthony Chance, be sure to go by and see Leanne Hedrick in the concession stand.
So 1st down and 15 now for the Bulldogs. Get the ball off to Jamarcus Goodman. Not much. Going to get it to the 25. No gain on the play.
So it looked like one of the defenders got a little bit of penetration that time, just completely blew that play up then.
Second down in the same 15 for Dora. And back Busby loading up, looking down the right side, and
catch.
Got his receiver. Good catch, just out of bounds.
He did a great job nearly getting those toes down. I'd like to see the replay of that if we had it here.
Friends, remember, you can get some of that great green top barbecue. You can also get some great cheeseburgers. You can get you a barbecue salad. You can get you some wings. Man, you can get anything you want down at Green Top Barbecue, Tony. You know that, buddy. Here we go. Thank you, West Point. Finally got one go our way.
I'll get the 5 back we lost a while ago. If you had tried, you have to come on Wednesday and try our chicken and dressing.
Chicken dressing good anytime.
Yes.
I don't think you can mess up chicken and dressing.
No, we use my grandmother's recipe and some great stuff.
Listen, if Susie made it, it had to be good.
Yes.
3rd down and 10 now for Dora. Matthew Busby steps back, loads the arm up, pressure coming on, steps out of it. He can run for it. He's got 5. He's got 1st down yardage. He's at midfield, 45, 40 down the sideline, 35, 30, 25, all the way to the West Point 21-yard line.
That could be the turning point in the year right now, because a great decision by Matthew Busby that time. He was just really looking for somebody, couldn't find anybody, just a field of green open in front of him, and did a great job just getting an open field. Pretty good speed that time to outrun a lot of the defenders from West Point. Then just a great stiff arm at the end to get a few more yards.
Yeah, Tony, 55 yards on the run that time by Busby. 8 first down of the ball game for Dora. More importantly, got the ball down to West Point. 16, 8:05 to go in the 3rd quarter, trying to answer the Warrior touchdown. Give it off to Jamarcus Goodman coming around, following Jamal Harris's block. He's going to be forward for a couple of yards.
Goodman on the carry. Talk about hosted Warriors. No gain on the play.
Actually, may have just gotten him back to the line of scrimmage that
it's
time.
like we went backwards on the run that time instead of attacking the line. Just taking our 5 steps to try and get to the outside, then cutting it up for whatever yardage we could get.
So Busby will reset him at the line here with 7:23 to go in the 3rd. 2nd down in the same 10 for the Bulldogs. Give it off right straight up the middle. Jamal Harris running with it this time.
I think down by a touchdown, you definitely is 4-down territory here. I'd like to see try and get Jamal back to the outside again here.
Yeah, Tony Jamal now was 72 yards in the ball game. 3rd down and 5 for Dora.
He would be over that 100-yard mark with that one that was called back, though.
Yeah, he would. And the ball off Jamarcus. This time runs it right straight up the middle. Oh, good job. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a cut. Great feet in the hole that time. Able to step up. had good yardage on the run and just able to make just a great cut to the outside to make a West Point defender miss just to get it in the end zone.
So,
to answer your question, I think number 71 is snapping for the Bulldogs. And I'm not for sure who that is.
Number 71 for Dora. We'll grab his number right quick while we got a second here. Caleb Ortiz. Brady Spradlett in. Snap is good. The hold is good. Extra point is down the middle and good. Timeout on the field. Dora 14, West Point 14. We'll be right back.
If your car or truck is in need of repair, then you need to come by Summiton Auto Care. Owner Wayne Greathouse and all of his technicians are ASE certified, so you know your repair will be done right. What sets them apart from other shops? They are a TechNet member, offering a 24-month, 24,000-mile roadside assistance on major repairs. They install engines, transmissions, they do heating and air work, or any other work your automobile may need at the best price. So go by and see them today at Summiton Auto Care or give them a call at 648-3003.
Ken Glover Drug is your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Our friendly professional staff will be glad to answer your questions and to help you with your medications. We offer a full line of medical equipment and diabetic supplies. We accept most insurance plans, and for faster refills, you can visit us online. For pharmacy, medical equipment, gifts, and more, visit Ken Glover Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Dora Cafe is under new ownership, so come by and taste the difference. Jeffrey and Brooke Kelly have made several menu changes that will keep you coming back for more, offering lunch and dinner specials daily. Try one of their big flavor burgers or one of their specialty hot dogs. And with a dozen different sauces to choose from, you've got to try the wings. And you can't go wrong with the Philly cheesesteak or the all-new barbecue sandwich. For lunch or dinner, come in and taste the difference at Dora Cafe.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me mention Ken Glover Drugs once again, 648-9918. Also our good friend Troy Nash, A to Z Body Shop in Jasper, 221-2095. And Summiton Church of God, 648-3257. Pastor Victor Massey and all of his folks. Brady Spradlin going to kick it out of bounds again.
Wow.
And now at West Point, we'll have it again at the 35-yard line.
That's a very unusual kick. You got 2 or 3 different styles of kicks, but that one was really just straight out of bounds in. That's very uncharacteristic of Brady.
Yeah, it is. I just think, Tony, for the life of me, I just think the kid is overthinking. He's thinking and not kicking. I just honestly believe that.
I think with him, you just line up and kick it as hard as you can kick it.
Will Franklin Cochran, quarterback for West Point, back in to trigger the offense once again for the Warriors. Their first possession of the half went 65 yards in 9 plays for the touchdown. Going to throw it this time, halfback pass under pressure. Can he get it? And they get the pass off. It's still a live ball, going to be tackled in the backfield. We got to negotiate this flag. I don't know if we had a face mask over here. The only thing I could see, it come right at the point where the
I don't see how the guy could throw from that far off. He could throw something, a horse collar or something like that, because he should have been looking at that. But I don't know what the penalty could be.
Well, he threw it. Personal foul, face mask against the defense. That's what I thought it looked like.
Wow.
Sixth penalty of the night, 48 yards against Dora. Give West Point their 12th first down. That one by way of penalty. My goodness. Well, actually, it's not going to give them a first down because of the loss on the play.
They marked it from the spot of the foul.
That's right, they did. So second down and 6. So
still should have stayed first down, shouldn't it?
They're going to call it. Yeah, that's odd. Yeah, they're going to have to rethink that thing. I think you're right, Tony. Still got to be first down. Yeah, now they change it. Now they'll change it. Cochran standing back at his 35, going to give the handoff and know where to go. Good job by the Dora defense.
His helmet came off.
Yeah, Washington lost his hat after a gain of a yard.
He was rolling down the field like a pumpkin.
Yards on the game, second down.
Well, he probably still won't have the 30-yard helmet toss that Billy Davenport had last year. Fake the handoff. Quarterback's going to keep it. Oh, look at that. Tony, where did he get that pass play from? Great Scott.
He should have kept it and running, is all I can say on that one.
little RPO. Look like your boy Bo down at Auburn running that one, man. Except Bo would have completed it. That's all.
Not last week against Florida, he didn't. I tell you, I like the aggression this defensive line showed again. They look like they were back on their toes a little bit and read and react in the last series, but it looked like they're going back after this offensive line from West Point. And they've controlled and manhandled most of the game tonight.
Yeah, they have. 5:47 to go on the third quarter clock. Third down and a long 3 for West Point. All tied 14 apiece here at Horace Roberts Field. Hand the ball off this time, and boy, he's close.
He went down on the line, but it looks like they're going to give him the spot. I mean, wow.
Brown on the carry that time. And another first down now. That is officially the 12th first down of the ball game for West Point.
But that was aided by the face mask penalty only.
Yeah, and we've extended 2 drives for them by way of the penalty, essentially. All right, here we go. Warriors going to put twins to each side this time. Cochran going to hand the ball off up the middle, and no doing against the Dora defense that time, a gain of a yard.
Yeah, still, I know that it extended the drive and gave them better field position after the face mask, but that's a play that you'll take for your defensive line. Looked like Cedric Dixon may have been big man coming off the line of scrimmage again, but that's one that was a penalty. That wasn't, he wasn't trying to grab his face mask. That was just one of those accidental things where you just reaching trying to grab something and you caught him by the face mask, unfortunately, and just cost you there. But still, just I like the aggression that we're showing now, that we're getting some penetration and causing problems.
I'd rather have an aggression penalty than a mental error. I'll tell you that. All good job against the quarterback that time. He was going to fake it, keep it himself. He's thrown down in the backfield. Good job. That's Waldrop in there,
looked
I
like
believe.
number 8, Elijah Pruitt, that time.
Yes, Pruitt. You're right, number 8.
It looked like he played off the run and the quarterback that time and did a tremendous job. Just very athletic play that time by Pruitt.
And Harold Spradlin said it's third down.
So number 11, Goodman in at the defensive end position. I'm sure you've got him out there to try and get a little bit better rush off this backside to slow down this passing attack.
And 3rd and 10. We'll see if Cochran throws it again. He steps back inside his 40. Pressure coming out, gets pass off over the middle. He's got his receiver. Man, it's good pass to the 42-yard line. First down. Gain of 11.
I tell you, number 11 that time caught it, but still, that's a big lick by Jamal. A clean legal hit that time. Was not a defenseless receiver. Came up and it's made him, he's going out of the ball game, just really slowed down. Just a big tackle by Jamal that time.
Be sure to hang around.
5 out of 9 in the second half so far for Cochran.
Will perform their halftime show after the game.
1st and 10. Warriors into Dora territory now to 41. Quarterback keeper, and he's going to go down at the 40-yard line. Stripe fell forward to the 39 for a gain of about 2.
Another good job getting a little bit of penetration that time by Dora and just knocking the quarterback Cochran down then.
Friends go by Revival Salon down on Main. Paula, Alexis, Tanya, Ashley, and Amber down there. They'll be glad to give you a great haircut. Also, the Omelet Shop on Highway 78. Go by see Christy and all the folks, 648-1115. Cochran back, look, got a receiver over the middle, throws it up. Plenty of air under it, tipped away by the Dora defenders.
Pass is incomplete. Pounds in coverage.
Thought we had a chance to intercept it right there.
Yeah, I had 2 men from West Point in there. They really threw it up for them. Just anybody of 4 people could have possibly caught that.
3:01 to go in the third quarter.
I look like one of Dora's defensive linemen. I mean, Donnie is sitting here looking. We just really had him horse-collared as he's trying to come through there.
3rd down and 8 for West Point. Dora not able to get them off the field so far on 3rd down here in the second half. Cochran back looking left all the way, pump fakes. Now he's going to try to run it. We got a holding call coming against the Warriors. Cochran going to have first. Cochran to have first down yardage, but I know we got one holding penalty because Jamarcus Goodman got mugged.
Bubba told him, he said he's proud of that. That's better than a 2-point takedown that he ever had in wrestling.
Holding against the Warriors is a call. That'll back them up 10 more. 5th penalty of the night, 45 yards against West Point.
Holding is the call against West Point.
That's a huge holding penalty that time.
Yes, it was.
I nearly backed him back up to Summerton.
Yeah, from the spot of the foul, backs the football all the way up from the 38, all the way back to the West Point 42. That's a 20-yard penalty. Cochran rolling, trying to set up a screen pass. He's going to get it off over there. Oh, good job, Dora defense.
Number 4, Darius Clayton, did a great job reading that screen pass on the backside then. If he didn't get it, it looked like number 8, Elijah Pruitt, had done a spin move and really would have possibly lost containment if the quarterback would have kept coming. But still, he was in great position to make the tackle also coming back across the field.
So Dora will drop back to receive the punt from West Point. Good job by the Dora defense to shut that drive down. 7 yards on the drive now by West Point. Going to have to kick it back to Dora. Heavy pressure coming, gets the kick off. It's going to hit and going to roll out of bounds down near the 25-yard line. Let's see, they'll mark it at about 23. And Dora will be back on offense.
I got to go on with punt block. Just told everybody to rush the punter and just wherever the ball lands, take it there. The luck we've had on the last 2 times they punted.
Friends want to mention again, good folks down at Summerton Auto Care, Wayne Greathouse, 648-3003. They're behind Masco Auto Parts, also Edwards Insurance Agency. Summerton and Jasper, Aaron, Chris, Brendan, all the fine folks there. And Jeff and Brooke Kelly down at Dora Cafe, 648-2922, open until 11 o'clock on game nights. 2:08 to go on the third quarter clock, all tied 14 apiece here at Horace Roberts Field. Matthew Busby back into trigger at for Dora, gives the ball off, and that's got to be Marcel running with it.
Jamal again.
That's Jamal. Number 2, Jamal. He's going to be forward. He's run hard tonight. He got 6 there, and Jamal has got 78 yards in the ball game.
Still caught them on another blitz that time. They're blitzing wherever the motion man or the wing back is at. And still, Dora really needs to look to cut a few more back to the backside of that, and I think you'll have a few more holes there.
Busby gives the ball off to Goodman this time. He's going to run it at the heart of the West Point defense, be forward for a yard, maybe 2. Third down is short now for Dora.
Still, this is situations, if you're Dora, that you want to be in here on these 3rd and 2 and 3rd and 3 plays here. You got your whole offense here.
3rd and 2 now for Dora. Nose of the football at the 30-yard line of the Bulldogs. Running late in the third quarter. Clock will roll under a minute to go with this play. Busby resets Jose to the left side. Give the ball off. Coming left with it is Jamal Harris. He's at the 30. He's at the 35. Stiff arms a man. Throws him out of the way all the way to the 45-yard line.
Another good run again by Jamal that time, getting him to the outside one-on-one. First 2 guys you really don't have to block. You just let him use his athleticism to get around them. And still a big run on the 3rd down and short play.
93 yards in the ball game now for Jamal Harris. 9th first down of the game for Dora.
I think you faked that to him and you let Busby take it off the backside, and I think he might run for days.
And off to Jamarcus this time, coming right with it. Gets out of a shoestring tackle. He's got 5 good hard running to the midfield stripe by Jamarcus Goodman.
Just see the athleticism by both those running backs back there. They're just better one-on-one out in space like that. Aki really been the running back most of the year, does a great job going straight ahead and attacking. But for this offense, to get them one-on-one, sort of put their foot on the ground and make a cut and go, just do a tremendous job. Might have a penalty on the play.
And that'll be the end of the third quarter. After 3, all tied up here at Horace Roberts Field. Dora 14 and West Point 14. We'll be right back.
The Edwards Agency has been in business for over 40 years, serving our customers in Jefferson and Walker County. At the Edwards Agency, we put personal touch in personal insurance. We have a dedicated staff of licensed agents that will help you in finding the best coverage available at a competitive rate. Allow our agents to help navigate you through all the coverage limitations and exclusions so you can make an informed decision on the best coverage and best protection for your insurance needs. The Edwards Agency, with 2 locations to serve you in Summerton and in Jasper.
Ken Glover Drug is your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Our friendly professional staff will be glad to answer your questions and to help you with your medications. We offer a full line of medical equipment and diabetic supplies. We accept most insurance plans, and for faster refills, you can visit us online. For pharmacy, medical equipment, gifts, and more, visit Ken Glover Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Dora Cafe is under new ownership, so come by and taste the difference. Jeffrey and Brooke Kelly have made several menu changes that will keep you coming back for more, offering lunch and dinner specials daily. Try one of their big flavor burgers or one of their specialty hot dogs. And with a dozen different sauces to choose from, you've got to try the wings. And you can't go wrong with the Philly cheesesteak or the all-new barbecue sandwich. For lunch or dinner, come in and taste the difference at Dora Cafe.
And back in, ladies and gentlemen, again, the final stanza here from Horace Roberts Field on homecoming 2019. Dora football at the midfield stripe, 2nd down and 5. Give the ball off, coming right with this Ike Jose at the 45, at the 40, at the 35. He's down to the 30-yard line. Good run, first down for Dora.
Tremendous job that time using his blocker just to come out, set it up, and just cut off his hip that time. Did a tremendous job for a run for a big first down. I think it's big number 76, Bubba Henderson out there leading the way.
And Tony Ike's got 88 yards in the ball game now. Jamal Harris with 93, 45 for Goodman. This kind of reminds you of the old throwback Dora days.
The wing ting days.
Man, what you talking about? Handoff this time, coming right with it. This is Ike with it again. Puts his foot in the dirt and cuts it to the 19-yard line.
Good job again by Ike. Just really the best he's looked this year, I think, just on the running back, just using his blockers again. I tell you, I talked to Coach earlier in the year with the injuries that we've had, that he said tonight that it wouldn't necessarily going to be what we was going to scheme with the formation. It's going to scheme with who we had healthy for a formation.
99 yards now for Ike. Give it to him again. He'll break the century mark, cuts it inside, still running hard inside the 10, down to about the 6, maybe the 5.
Still, that time, I tell you, he looked like a number 22 of fame of Emmett Smith then. Just running then.
14 yards that time by Ike, and Dora's 12th first down.
Ike's having to come out. I think he's limping a little bit. He knows he's been banged up a couple times tonight. So you just don't get him, as Joey Hughes and Higgins would like to say, he's tougher than a Waffle House steak.
You got that right, buddy. I thought Jolie thought I was crazy first time I ever said that. She could have been right, though.
Yes.
And the ball off this time to Jamarcus. Oh, Lord, he hit a wall. Great goodness, Goliath. Who is that kid?
Big number 65, 55, I did believe.
55, he's a lot of him, whoever he is. I'm going to call his name.
Might have been 565.
Caleb Perry. They got him at 6'1", 224.
I believe there's another number or two down there. I don't believe he's
65 is Dathan Campbell, 5'8", 325.
That's more like
I'll
it there
go with
now.
that one.
He makes Bubba look skinny out there.
Yeah, he's about a biscuit past a Happy Meal. I can tell you that. Great Scott, big old kid. Get the ball off to Jamal. He's going to try to outrace the defense to the left side.
In, touchdown.
Yeah, did he get in? He got in. Touchdown, Dogs.
Great run by Jamal that time. Looked like he was going to be bottled up in the backfield, but just used his speed and athleticism to get to the outside again for the touchdown for the Bulldogs.
Jamal Harris with a 5-yard run puts him up to 98 yards on the ball game now. Dora back to the lead. 10:22 to go in the fourth quarter. Brady Spradlin in to attempt the extra point. Snap and the placement are good. The kick is up. And the kick is right down Main Street. Dora 21, West Point 14. We'll be right back with you here after these messages.
Football season is here, and it's time to get in the game, and Piggly Wiggly has everything you need to stock up on. We have weekly specials with super low prices on USDA select meats, dairy products, the freshest produce, and a whole lot more. Save big on all the top name brands, or try our own store brand with national brand quality and Piggly Wiggly value. Don't drop the ball this fall. Save big. Shop the pig.
A to Z Refinish Paint and Body in Jasper have certified technicians with over 20 years experience. They specialize in all types of collision repair, replacement, and refinishing. They can handle all collisions from minor repair to major repair and accept all types of insurance. A to Z uses DuPont Refinish technology with expert color matching. A to Z has an expert team that take great pride in their work. For a free estimate, give them a call today. A to Z Refinish Paint and Body in Jasper.
And back in, Dora goes 77 yards in 9 plays. Jamal Harris caps it with a 5-yard run. Pushes Dora back to the lead. Brady Spradlin kicks it high and deep. Going to float down to the 2, be taken up the middle at the 10, 15 at the 20. Breaks a tackle at the 25, 30, 40, 45, all the way to the 49-yard line. Good return that time by West Point. Number 2 on the return that time, Levi Farley.
Farley that time really just took it out the goal line and did a tremendous job bringing it out to midfield to give them great field position.
Warriors possessions in the second half. First possession, they went 7 yards to the touchdown. Then they had to punt on their last 2. Hard punt on their last drive. Now at the 49. Cochran back, pressure coming on him. He gets out of it. A little holding there, didn't get called. He looks like a Plumlee kid from Ole Miss, run past Alabama so long last week.
I think 60 Cedric Dixon has played a tremendous game at that defensive tackle position. He's basically been unblocked there. Reminds me of big number 5, Derek Brown from Auburn.
Well, I tell you what, they couldn't stop him last week with a tank. He's a ball
The only
player.
thing that stopped him was a blade of grass.
The 30-yard line caught him. Second down and 5 now for West Point. Something didn't go just right. Offsides against the defense. Give them 5. That's going to put them right at the first down mark. 7th penalty, 53 yards on the night for Dora. And that will be enough for West Point's 14th first down of the night. Friends, don't forget the Edwards Agency in Summerton, also the Dora Cafe in Dora, Jeff and Brooke Kelly, Westwood Appliance, Forestdale, Eddie Tucker, 798-5231, Little Giant Farm Market down on Hull Road, Chris Phillips. And we'll give you the last of our sponsor in just a moment. Cochran up with it, looking left, looking, gets his pass off. And out of the hands of the receiver. And I'll tell you one thing about Cochran, Tony, he puts the ball where it's supposed to be.
Got a great arm, really just money on those deep passes like that, but still pretty good coverage by Dora that time, just got in his way enough just where it made it hard for him to make that catch.
Cochran's got one fault about him. He's hitting receivers where it hurts the most, right in the numbers.
Exactly.
Because he has thrown some dimes here tonight, but there's been a lot of them dropped. Second down and 10 now for the Warriors, just inside the 40-yard line. Quarterback keeper going to slip out of it to the 35, bring up third down and 5.
Wilder with a shoestring tackle for the Bulldogs then.
Third down.
If Wilder does not make that stop then, I do believe he may score then.
Cochran on the night, 11 carries for 30 yards. He's thrown it for $118. So he's done his part in the offense. 3rd and 5. He's going to keep it again, and he's got first down yardage.
About 6 yards. First down, Warriors. I want to remind everyone once again, be sure to hang out after the game.
He's a load there at the quarterback position also. Like you said, I think listed 6'3", about 180, 190. Just a big, good-looking athlete there.
Yeah, big kid, 9-10 to go in the ball game. First down, number 15 for West Point. Lee's Family Restaurant in Summerton. Doug Ragsdale and the folks there, 648-9217. Timeout. Dora, we'll take it with them. Be right back. Check in, ladies and gentlemen. First down and 10 at the 30 for West Point. 9:06 to go in this ball game, trailing by 7. Screen pass off to the right side over here. And that's going to be at the 10 at about the 5-yard line.
Just a throwback screen that time. Just the lineman just able to get out front that time and just be able to kick out on the defensive back then and just set up the big play for West Point.
26 yards on the completion. 16th first down of the night. And West Point knocking on Dora, first and goal at the Dora 3. Look for you quarterback to run it right here. He'll do just that. He steps inside, goes untouched. Touchdown Warriors.
3 yards. Touchdown Warriors.
So Cochran caps a quick drive that time for the Warriors. And you give them a great kickoff return to the 49, and they take 5 plays and put it in the house. And the extra point coming. Maybe they'll miss one.
It would be big. He jumped.
Somebody jumped, and the kick looks wide. Oh, that's good. It is good. Timeout on the field. Flag down. We'll see that. I think Dora might have been offside.
They will get us for roughing the kicker.
And they'll assess that on the kickoff. So the extra point will stand. 21 all. We'll be right back.
Leo and Susie's famous Green Top Barbecue has been serving up the South's best barbecue for more than 50 years. Made famous for their hickory smoked barbecue sandwiches and big, tasty cheeseburgers, Green Top is sure to satisfy your hunger. Enjoy your meal while watching a game or call in for carryout. They also provide catering for any size party or occasion. For fast, friendly service and good old-fashioned barbecue, Green Top is simply the best.
And back in West Point, going to be kicking it off from the 45 after the 5-yard mark off against Dora. 8th penalty for 58 yards for running into the kicker. He was talking about, Tony said they might decide the onside to kick it right here.
They broke the formation where they're out in the huddle there.
8:43, they kick it short. Going to be taken by Dora at the 30. Jamal with it. He's looking for somewhere to run. Oh, steps inside of a tackle at the 35 and it falls forward to the 40.
I think he nearly dropped the football, had to stop and clutch it and went down then. But still a good run, just one step from breaking it like we've been all year long, just about.
Ball will be placed at just outside the 40.
Nose of the football at the 40-yard line for Dora. Ladies and gentlemen, again, remember our good friends at Little Giant Farm Market down on the Hull Road, Lee's Family Restaurant in Summerton, 648-9217. Piggly Wiggly and Bozeman's, Dora, Cordova, Summerton, and Hackleburg. Chris and Philip Bozeman, and also Iron Drive Fitness on Green Top Hill. And off again, this is Jamarcus Goodman with the football into West Point territory all the way to the 46.
Sometimes you wait and use your blockers to set up to give you a good run, but sometimes the hole's just there. He just couldn't get through it quick enough then. Just really could have got by one more guy. I believe it actually may have even been one of his blockers. He still had a lot of room in front of him.
Dora resets a man to the right side. This time, give it off to Goodman again. He fumbles the football. Get on it, Bulldogs. And they do, back at the 47-yard line. At number 54, is that Jesse Miller?
I think it's Will Reeves, the center.
Will Reeves, the center, right. Got on, okay. Landon ended up losing a yard. Good gracious.
Still, I'll take that 1 yard loss then.
Yes, sir.
For a great play by Reeves that time.
Yes, sir, absolutely. 7:50 and the clock moving to go in the ball game, all tied at 21 here on Homecoming 2019 at Horace Roberts Field in Dora. Jamal Harris with it, going to try to stretch it to the left, cuts it back, puts his foot in the ground. He'll be forward for a gain of about 6. Bring up third down and about 6.
1 yard line.
I think if you go with that same formation and bring it back to this side with Jamarcus, I think you've got a man extra over here than they've got.
And Jamal Harris goes over the century mark now, 104 yards on the night. 3rd down and 6 for the Bulldogs.
Probably go back to the one back set now with Ike there, who had some very good runs a while ago.
And Dora now with enough men on the line. They had 5 in the backfield to get that corrected. Give the ball off to Ike following a big block of Bubba around their end. Cuts it to the 35, dives to the 34. That's going to be 1st down, Dora.
Gain of 6 yards.
Looked like Bubba did a good job getting to the outside then, but looks like he may be a little bit winded there too.
Ike with 120 yards in the ball game. 14th 1st down for Dora. More importantly, keeps the clock running and the possession going. 6:45 to go in the contest.
But this is gut check time here. You know, this is the 4th quarter, and he's been on a losing streak. This is, if you want to win, this is time to do it.
Give the ball off this time in the backfield to Ike again. Look at him run, breaking tackles. He's going to be knocked out of bounds finally at the 23-yard line.
Still a great job holding on to the football that time. Looked like one of the West Point defenders may have had both hands on the football, but did a tremendous job just gashing him for 12 yards and 12 yards of carry.
131 yards now in the ball game. And Tony, you're seeing some want to out of Dora right now.
Yeah, it has. I just seen just a lot better effort, it seemed like, tonight. I just think they've seen the urgency of what's been going on. They just not liked it.
Matthew Busby stands at his 28. He'll turn around, hand the ball off to Ike following. Good blocking up middle. He'll dive to the 16.
Good job by Ike again to pick up big yardage up the middle of the field, but because the West Point defender may have come in and head just straight in on him, something that, you know, thought a lot of the officials was cleaning up here.
Ball will be placed at about the 16-yard line.
Ball about the 16, 6 yards on the pickup at that time by Ike. Six minutes to go in the ball game. 15 on the play clock. Dora's going to eat as much of it as they can. They'll run it down to about 5 before they snap it. Resetting the wideouts over there. Play clock at 4. And the ball, high snap, taken down. That time by Marcel. Good job of him recovering it and getting something out of it.
It's going to be about basically to the line of scrimmage again to make this 3rd down play. You're in range of field goal for Brady here, but I would still like to see this Dora offense just be able to pick up this 1st down here and just take this ball into the end zone for a touchdown.
3rd down and long for Dora. Boy, West Point almost jumped in the neutral zone there. Hard hand clap there by Busby. Almost got him to jump. Here we go, hand it off again. This is Goodman up the middle. He's got 1st down yardage, dives inside the 10.
That was a touchdown saving tackle by big number 76 that time by West Point. But still another great job by that offensive line by Dora, just opening up holes. When 76 is making tackles 6-7 yards down the field, there you're doing something right.
67 yards in the ball game now for Jamarcus Goodman. Wide receiver turned running back, and Tony, that might be a fine move for the Dora Bulldogs. Him and Jamal Harris have played football. And Ike, great night by all 3 of those guys.
Because Ike's been the selfish one going to that blocking back position.
Here goes Goodman again. He steps inside, puts his foot in the ground. He's driving hard at the 5.
Whistle blow.
Gain of 4 yards.
Gain of 4 yards on the play. 2nd down.
2nd down, clock running at 4:25 to go in the contest. Dora trying to go ahead here, 21 all.
Still like to see a naked bootleg here by Busby here. I just think he could walk into the end zone with it.
Give the ball off to Jamal Harris coming left.
Holding.
And the flag is down. Ball into the end zone.
They got the flag on the play.
Yeah, Tony, I saw it over there on that edge.
Yeah, it looked like one of the Dora lineman receivers downfield may have had a hold of the jersey from West Point then.
9th penalty of the night, 68 yards against Dora, going to back it up to about the 15-yard line. Had to go from the spot of the infraction. Let's see where they put it down at.
16,
come all the way
17,
back to about the 17, yeah.
Penalty is against the Bulldogs, holding. Ball will be placed at about the
So you're going to have 2nd down now and
Second and goal.
Second and goal from about the 16, 17-yard line. Second and goal from the 17.
Hit Goodman on the slide again on the slant.
Absolutely. Busby going to give the ball off. Ike looking for somewhere to run. They've got him bottled up. He breaks a tackle. Here comes a flag flying in. We may have another holding penalty.
I think that might have been a hold that time on one of the Dora offensive linemen pulling that time.
Yeah, they might, they may decline this right here. I wouldn't think they would, but
I think they'll want to back us up as far as we can because they know that we've got a great field goal kicker.
If they back Dora up again, it'll be second down and goal from the 27 or somewhere thereabouts. Now going to back it up all the way to about the 33-yard line.
I don't know if you want to call that one holding or not. That was pretty good. That might have been a forearm block to the chest, may have been.
10 penalties, 78 yards.
If I could get my shoulder up, I would recreate it on Hayden Vines in our booth up here tonight.
Second and goal from the 34. Busby loads up, gets his pass off over the middle, almost intercepted. Good gracious.
Do it just a little bit too quick then. If you just waited just a minute, got him cleared to safety then.
Oh my goodness. That stops the clock with 3:52 to go in the contest. Going to bring up third down and goal now from the 34. And give it off to Ike. Going to try to run for it. And he's going to get it back near the 30.
30, that would be about a 47-yard kick there.
Yes, it would. Ike gains 4. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with him. Be right back.
Warrior.
At Westwood Appliance, we buy, sell, and service most major brands like Whirlpool, Kenmore, Maytag, Samsung, and GE. We carry a complete line of refrigerators, washers, dryers, stoves, and freezers, and we guarantee what we sell.
Use your head, trade with Ed.
Back in, ladies and gentlemen, Brady Spradlin in to attempt a 47-yard field goal for Dora. 3:43 to go on the clock. 1 yard shy of a Dora record if he hits it.
I'll give him the record if he makes it.
Absolutely. Snap, the placement's good. The kick is up.
It's got a chance.
It's got a chance. It's no good. So Dora will turn it over on the missed field goal, and Donnie said something in the break. If you miss it from right there, that's where West Point gets it.
No, they got it back to the 20.
Get it at the 20. Okay, I'm sorry. Went out of the end zone, so they get it at the 20, and they've got 3 minutes and 43 seconds and 80 yards in front of them. A lot of drive that time. Just got shut down on 2 holding penalties. Cochran's going to keep it around the right side. We got to stop him. Run him out of bounds after a gain of about 3.
Cochran did a great job getting out of bounds then to stop the clock.
Quarterback keeper. Gain of about 3 on the play. Second down.
Cochran has run the ball about 16, 17 times in the ball game tonight for 42 yards. Second down and 7 for the Warriors. Little throwback pass over here. Got a lead block.
Hold.
At the 40, 45, midfield, 45, all the way to the door 40. We got a flag down. It may come back. Yeah, it would be nice if it did. My gracious.
I think they did have one of our defensive backs locked up back there. Not as good as the one Bubba had, but still it was a pretty good one.
That is holding against West Point. Their 6th penalty of the night for 65 yards. That's one of them hidden yardage penalties right there. That was actually about a 50-yard penalty.
Yes.
Back him up 10, bring up a second down. And that looks like going to bring up about a second down and 9.
2-yard penalty technically, but it was like you said, that's 50 or 60 yards.
Good gracious. Bulldog defense got to dig in here and keep it even, at least 3:25 as they blow the clock back into play.
See number 3, McDavid, in the ball game for the Bulldogs, and still know he's not 100%, but must be having an injury here to Jesse, just still a fresh man there.
Cochran steps back, pump fakes, looking, nobody to throw to. Rolls that up, gets his pass almost intercepted by IQ.
IQ has played a tremendous game tonight. Just really nearly came up with that interception that would have sealed the game here.
Cochran with 144 yards through the air on the ball game. Stops the clock, 3:04 to play. Third down in the same 9 for West Point. Next week, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Dora travels over to Hayden. Take on the Hayden Wildcats. Yeah, the Dora side up on their feet making some noise here. Third down and long for the West Point Warriors. And the ball off in the backfield this time. Washington with it. Looking for running room. He's going to get a little bit. They're going to bring up 4th down and about 7.
Interesting call there to go to the run on that 3rd down.
It's 4th down.
Make it 4th down and 6.
I figure they may try and draw us off sides and make this shorter, but I think this would definitely be a punting situation.
Yeah, you'd have to think so, Tony. 2:35 to go left to go in the ball game. Yeah. And if I'm Dora coach, I'm going to tell everybody, don't you dare move until you see the ball move. West Point going to run it down and use a timeout right here. I know what they're going to do. Play clock down at 7, 6, and 5. And the Warriors will call timeout, their second timeout of the half.
Timeout, Warriors.
Well, Tony, I tell you what, if we can get the ball back right here and maybe put something together and get out of here with a homecoming win, man, that'd be sweet.
Austin, raffle winners for Gabrielle Austin, Dr. Bill Borden, Lisa Meadows, and Rhonda Pruitt.
Dora will be back home in 2 weeks for senior night, the final home game of the year, as the Russell Golden Tigers come in here to Horace-Roberts Field. We'll close out the regular season the following Friday night over at Fayette County against the old foe Fayette County Tigers. Fourth down for West Point. See what they elect to do. You got to believe, Tony, as you were saying, you got to believe they punt the football. I think
I was going to use a timeout. I would have went ahead and got on the line of scrimmage and at least tried drawing them off sides just to see, just to see what happens from there. But still, and then you could have sent your punting team out one way or the other.
All right, here we go. Make sure we don't rough the kicker. It'd be a very important thing. See if they try to draw Dora off. There's your snap. It's high. Taken down. Good punt. Get up there and field the ball, Jamarcus. Oh, it gets past him. Oh, no, he dropped it. And West Point. And let's see who got it. Oh, no, West Point's on the football. Goodness. Oh, boy. Third fumble of the night. Second one on a muff punt. 2:01 to go in the contest. West Point will have it in Dora territory. Let's see where it's down at. It looks like it's going to be around the 30-yard line.
Wow, what a bad break there.
So a muff punt extends the drive once again for West Point. 1st and 10 Warriors at the Dora 30. Just one of them cases, if you're not going to catch it in the air, get out of the way of it. Dora defense got to step up here. Give it to Washington. He's going to run in a hole up for about 7, maybe 8 yards.
So West Point's running with new life again. after the fumble.
Gain of 8 yards, second down.
55 yards in the ball game now for Washington. Clock running, minute 40 to go in the contest, minute 38-37. Dora defense going to have to come up with one here. Give it to Washington again. He's going to have first down yardage.
Down to about the 16-yard line. First down, Warriors.
58 yards now for Washington. 17th first down for West Point. Minute 25 and the clock running. Ball at the Dora 16. And the ball off to Washington again. He gets held up pretty quickly. I don't see a flag.
Seen the flag come in there.
Yeah, I did. Oh, my goodness.
Dora was in good position and string the play out. It looks like the defender may have got him by the face mask. That could be just about a 5-yarder.
Yeah, it looks like the 5-yard variety. Let's see. Ball's at the 16-yard line. Let's see where they mark it off to.
He didn't mean to. I mean, my gosh.
Going to be down to about the 11, I would say, down to the 8-yard line, half the distance. And that should be second down. And first down and 3 at the 8. Quarterback's going to keep it. And he's going to dive for it. And touchdown West Point. 8-yard run by Cochran. And so another miscue cost Dora minute 1 to go in the contest. West Point extends their lead to 27-21. The extra point on the way. And the defense jumped off sides.
Flag on play.
And the offsides penalty will be declined, and we'll attempt the extra point once again. That extra point try is up. It is good. Timeout on the field. West Point 28, Dora 21.
Ken Glover Drug is your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Our friendly professional staff will be glad to answer your questions and to help you with your medications. We offer a full line of medical equipment and diabetic supplies. We accept most insurance plans, and for faster refills, you can visit us online. For pharmacy, medical equipment, gifts, and more, visit Ken Glover Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
And back in, ladies and gentlemen, Dora will be back to receive the kickoff. West Point, Cochran goes in from 8 yards out to push the Warriors to the lead, 28-21, 1:01 to go in the contest. Dora will have just under a minute and 2 timeouts to try to get down and tie this game up or win it. Kick it on the ground, and it's going to be taken and brought to this side. And this is Jamal Harris. He's at the 30. Feet goes out from under him.
Jamal Harris on the return to the 30.
So Dora have 70 yards, and they didn't run no time off the clock. Still at 1:01.
Looks like Jamal was still just one person away from breaking it there.
Yeah, you'd have thought they'd run a little time off the clock, but that's okay. They didn't. .30-yard line for Dora. You got 2 timeouts if you're the Bulldogs. Busby will be loading it up. You got time to run. They'd move it to 53 seconds to go in the contest now, which is about right. 53.9 on the clock. Dora would have time to run probably about 4 or 5 plays at least. Busby's going to roll left, set up, gets his pass off. Oh, he should have cut it to the outside. First down yardage for Towns out there.
Still the first down, the clock will stop. Really, Matthew Busby had a really great summer with running the 7-on-7 stuff. So this is really what you're going to be in more like. You're going to run the plays. It's going to get him in a motion, get him in a hurry.
Clock moving. You got to snap the football here. Bad snap. He's going to have to fall on it. Dora going to have to use a timeout very quickly.
Covered by Dora. Timeout, Bulldogs.
Second timeout for Dora. Now the clock at 33.4 seconds. Oh, goodness gracious. Little things, little things. You play so hard, Tony, and on offense and defense, and it comes down to just them little details.
Yeah, just little things in there.
My
just been killed us all night. Just on the punt returns, just not been able to get out of the way of the ball. Just putting us in bad situations.
All right, see what we come up with. Dora's going to spread the field and got trips to the right. 3-by-1 set. Ike Jose, he'll be to the left. Busby back. He's going to load the right arm up, step up. Gets his pass off over the middle. Oh, my gosh, if he'd just thrown it a little lower, Jamal Harris was wide open.
Yeah, put just a little bit too much pepper on that one there. If he just took just a little bit off and hit him, he had him that time.
Third down and 17. Stops the clock with 28 seconds to go in the contest. You can get a first down and get out of bounds.
All right, you got trips left, third down, third 15.
Just got to get a break here and break something. All right, here we go. Good job from the line. And Busby rolls out of it. Got a holding penalty. Oh, my goodness. He's going to run out of bounds at the 45-yard line, but that's all for nothing. It's coming back. West Point's going to backdoor up again.
Face mask against the
defense. Wow. That'll be tacked on to the end of the run. He run it to the 45-yard line.
Got out of bounds at the 45, and that's going to back him up. If you coach Lockhart, you got to get him on the line of scrimmage for when they start the clock.
Busby was 60 yards. Add 15 on at the end of the run.
First down.
Following the run and the penalty, ball will be placed in Warrior territory. The 49-yard line. First down, Bulldogs.
I don't understand how it was only a 6-yard penalty. That don't make sense. 19 seconds to go in the contest. Dora still with one timeout. They blow it back in. It'll start on the snap. Busby back, looking, load up. Throw the ball, young man. Going under pressure. He's going down. Dora's got one timeout. Got to use it. They called a timeout at 13 seconds. They run it to 8. My goodness. The official signal timeout at 13 seconds is watching the clock, and they run it down to 8.4. You got to put time back on the clock.
Timeout, Dora.
If you're Matthew, or if you're Coach Lockhart, you're going to have to get Matthew out of the pocket. It looks like they're just really sending two guys just beating down on him. If you can get him outside the pocket, just to not necessarily run pass option, but just get him out just to roll it, just find somebody down the field.
But, Tony, you got to put some time back on the clock. The official signal timeout at 13 seconds on the clock. I was looking at it. And they run it to 8.4.
It was like the officials, they didn't blow the play dead until the 8.4 seconds is what I thought. When I saw when Coach Lockhart come in, it looked like he was down, but it's like that the official didn't really give him credit for being down.
Oh, good gracious. $8.4 seconds. And West Point's going to use their final timeout.
Timeout, Warriors.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Dora will be on the road next Friday night over to Hayden, take on the Hayden Wildcats, come back home the following week as Russellville comes in, then go to Fayette County for the last game of the season. But, Tony, for the life of me, I thought we were going to get out of here tonight with a win on homecoming. My goodness.
It looked like that time that on offense looked like we had Jamal and Jamarcus both brought to our right side of the formation then, and they had 2 to 3 men on the backside on the one-on-one coverage, on the one-on-one side. It looks like if Dora, they may want to look at possibly changing that up for this play, coming up with something, maybe putting Jamal or Jamarcus on the backside then.
All right, Dora's going to come out and spread the field. 3 receivers wide to the right. Towns wide to the left. West Point going to drop everybody back deep. Got a safety standing all the way back near the 30-yard line. Busby's going to load up, gets his pass off. Oh, my goodness, just off the outstretched hands of Goodman. 2.9 to go, 4th down. That's a beautiful pass that time, just barely off the fingertips of Goodman in double coverage.
And one play left. Do you go for the Hail Mary or do you go for the hook and lateral? And
I'm going to clear up something. Is it hook and lateral or hook and ladder? I hear it both ways.
I think it's hook and lateral.
I think you're right, too.
If we score a touchdown, we'll call it the West Point special.
You got that right, buddy. 2.9 seconds to go. 28-21 West Point. One more shot for Dora. Matthew Busby back. Got a good pocket. Throws a pass up, and it is intercepted by West Point to end the ball game.
That'll bring us to the end of our ball game. The Warriors 28.
And West Point to get out of here with a win on homecoming at Dora as Levi Farley intercepts the last ditch pass from Dora. Tony, too good a ball game to get out of here without a W tonight.
Yeah, it is. Tough one to lose like that. We played a lot better tonight, but just couldn't get over just the mistakes there at the end of it.
A good night all the way around for Dora. On the ground, Ike Jose with 141 yards. 104 yards out of Jamal Harris, 71 out of Jamarcus Goodman on the ground, 60 out of Matthew Busby. But Tony, 1, 2, 3, 4 turnovers. You just can't win with that many mistakes. 4 turnovers against the Bulldogs and 10 penalties for 78 yards. But considering the injury situation and everything in Dora, kids played their tails off there. You got to take your hat off to them. Just wish I could have gotten a W.
Yeah, you should have a few kids back again next week. Still probably have a few out for the rest of the season, but still just a tough ball game to lose tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up and get out here from Horace Roberts Field again next week. Dora over at Hayden to take on the Hayden Wildcats. Again, for my broadcast partner, Tony Hedrick, the man behind the camera, Mr. Dora football himself, Donnie Early. This is Buddy Sparkman wishing you a great rest of your weekend, everybody. God bless you. We'll see you back here next week for another great contest of Dora High School football. Good night, everybody.